Where'd the intro loop go? We lost our intro loop. We lost our intro loop.
We just lost everything, dude. Did we already switch over?
Everything, just the intro.
Okay, well.
So I'm going to do the intro. Hey, Marco, are you ready for the totally awesome, coolest show ever?
Hey, listen, I don't even know why I'm on this show because I should go back to this life. Look at me looking like Beachhead up at the hill. That was the morning time after 4 days. Dub, where was I after that?
You were at a con right here in the great state of Michigan.
But what did I do before I went inside? I was digging in the back of some panel truck with no window.
I heard about you in the back of the van, and so I don't know what was going on.
I'm back. I'm healed up already. I didn't get kidnapped.
You had to earn some convention money somehow.
Yeah, yes, I'm ready for the show.
All right, let's go.
Dub, I'm like, yo, I need a pass to get in, and then I hear about they're like, well, somebody just bought a collection, and and then they're like, hey, can Marco dig through? And they're like, yeah, sure. So I'm in the back of a panel van, not even trying to get into the show, digging out a log box before I even get into the show of brand new product. What was the degree outside? Like 5?
Yeah, it was
cold as shit. So I look miserable. I mean, look at me in that picture. I'm just miserable. And I finally after filling up like a box and a half, I catch my reflection in a car. You know how sometimes you catch it in a car? And I'm like, this is my life. I'm literally coming back from vacation and digging out of a no-windowed panel van for boxes of cheap comics, dude.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, shout out Dub. Did a good job out there. And what I also didn't know, nobody's ever told me before that I look like Beachhead when I ski. Did you notice that? The G.I. Joe fan?
Yeah, you definitely look like
I'm like, dude, that's pretty dope, man. Look at that. Like, did it?
Not bad.
G.I. Joe. All right. That's pretty fun. Anyways, let's say hi to the chat real quickly. Great show going on today. We do have, not in that van, but I did find some cool stuff. And we'll talk about how we do it too, because I'm sick of hearing people say I'm lucky, right? Like, if you're not coming back from vacation and digging through panel vans in 5 degrees, like it's not luck,
trying,
bro.
You're not trying.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying that you're not trying, but it's not luck. But we'll talk about sometimes because somebody's like, how do you find these books? And that book, like I had already bought the book, and then I was like, I'll tell the story later. But I text Pete. I was like, you ever seen this one before? I won some money though. I did win some money off of it. We'll talk about how I won some money that paid for the book that I bought. All right. GTK Comics. Hi, thumbs up.
He'll appreciate it.
Thumbs up. Hi, thumbs up. Hi. Also covering a lot of DC stuff too. Tommy Longbox. Crack on. Have a good tax show, nerds. Thank you, Tommy. Cheers and cheers. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Hi, thumbs up. Hello. Bridazzle? Hello? Hello?
Yeah.
Hello? No, I mean, it's like, how do you say the hello like that? Like, hello?
Hello.
I think the O would have kept going if it was hello. I think it's
right,
hello.
Your Uncle Leo.
Hey, kids. Hey, Ed. Still thumbs up. Barlord! Hey, all. Hey, Barlord. Blue Collar, what's going on? Yep. Blue Collar Dan, what do we got? Good evening, gentlemen. Good evening, Dan.
I almost snuck a Barlord suggestion in for our reviews.
What was that?
I almost snuck a Barlord suggestion in for our reviews this week.
Oh, we should have. Shoot, man. He had that one time that we were supposed to do and we didn't do, I think. Or who was that?
Well, I already did it on the watch list. I already took his advice and checked out Green Arrow. So,
welcome to Wednesday Night Nerds. Must be tack time. What's up, Matt? It is tack time, sir. Troy. Hello. Hello, Troy. Hey, Troy. 4 Deadly Venoms. What's up, fellas? Salute. 4 Deadly Venoms. Dude, have you seen Sunday's show? We're doing a segment that's like just what you suggested, and we don't know what to name it because we can't keep using your name as a segment, bro. Like, we just cannot do it anymore. The segment cannot be 4 Deadly Venoms. 4 Deadly Venoms suggested this.
That's literally what the segment is.
That cannot be the segment anymore. No, it's wonderful. It's yeah. I will say this real quickly. I get out to the ski hill. 3/4 of the way down.
He's lost in his own thoughts.
I am. 3/4. This is why, because I just had a birthday. So but my buddy Sean had a birthday too. And as you know, Dub, Sean hasn't been carrying long boxes because he tore his hamstring out.
Mm-hmm.
Also a reason why we didn't do the show this weekend together, because he couldn't get the stuff there because he couldn't lift it. We're 10 the same age. And he's told me, he said, so I get back, he's like, dude, you all right? Because we were at the show, whatever. We went there together, just whatever. I was like, yeah, dude, I'm not moving well. He goes, what happened skiing? I got 3/4 down the hill the first time. I fall. My ski bindings, for those people that don't know, the things that keep your foot into the skis of binding, they have different levels in it. Like, and the levels is if it pops off easier or not, right? I don't know. I rented the skis. I don't know what level they were on, but they didn't pop off when I hit a bump, and it caught. So I was like, skis down like this, back. This from here to here, from here to here. Wait, let me see the camera. From here to here is what hit. Like ass up in the air, hit. I haven't been hit so hard. It's been probably 30, maybe 35 years where I've been hit so hard that the air's been knocked out of me. The air was knocked out. But now the skis aren't out. The skis wouldn't pop because they're on the binding too tight. So I'm trying to get air and I can't move over. And all I hear is people on like the chairlift going, oh, and like, ooh. And then I hear my wife like, did you die? Like she's on the ski lift asking if I died.
Are you dead?
Are you dead? And I'm just like, I can't do anything. And so for the whole rest of the trip, kind of bad. Like I was like, dude, I cannot like just, I've had my knee replaced and stuff. I can't tear it out. I'm not supposed to be skiing because of it, but whatever. And I'm just like, dude, I can't do this. Then finally the last day I get up to the top and she's like, hey, I guess I'll just see you down. That's all it took. She said, okay, I guess I'll see you down. But she said in one of those ways, like, I guess whenever you get down there, I'll see you down there.
Yeah.
And I was like, the fuck did she just say? 2 minutes later, I was back at it again. Beat her to the bottom of the hill, and gave her a little bit of snow. Gave her a little bit of snow too, just for fun. So that's all it takes sometimes. The Sunday show for the last 2 weeks, Venom. I think we've been doing it 2-3 weeks. It was a great suggestion you made, so we've been doing it.
Star Wars.
Yeah, Star Wars show. But yeah, so that's fun. So I'm just gonna tell you, like, if you feel like you're gonna die at one point, just have your wife talk shit to you, and you'll get right back on those skis and get back down the hill. So, good luck to all you people.
Fair enough.
All right. Lots of DC news. We're gonna get into that. I think we're supposed to have a guest. I don't know. We watched a lot of stuff too. So, Pete, if you may,
you want to start up the news?
I'll
run the thing.
No, this is what you don't need. At one point, like I was so off tilted that I ran it. There's like a section where they have roped off where they do like a little training at the bottom of the hill. And I was not paying attention because I was just I started looking down instead of looking out. I don't know why. And I ran through it and put holes into like the fence. And I was like, shit, dude, that's not good.
Doesn't the fence have holes? Like those nets?
No, it's like almost like burlap or whatever.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Yeah.
Like a tarp.
Yeah, kind of like that. Yeah.
A potato sack.
Potato sack, yes. It was like potato sack, yeah. All right, what do we got?
All right, so there's quite a bit of news that happened this week.
Oh, good.
But, lots of DC news, like you said, but one thing happened that I thought was just ridiculous, over the top, and I thought that you would appreciate it.
Please.
Rob Liefeld says that Kevin Feige should be fired from Marvel.
Oh, yeah?
He says, get Feige off the mound. He's spent.
Wait, who said that?
Right, Liefeld said that about Feige.
Fucking guy. Like, I swear, this is why, like, I wish you could still punch people. Because there's nobody I found in my life, well, maybe a couple people, but he's one of those people that, like, I think if somebody just punched him in the fucking face, it'd wisen him up, right? Like, he says the dumbest shit. He does the dumbest shit. He's a piece of shit. I'm not supposed to be swearing as much, but I don't know what to say about this guy. Like, he's a parasite. He's a scumbag. They give him a handout. He literally is the definition of a talentless bum who got away with getting handouts his entire life, and he's still not satisfied with the handouts he got. He's living off of a character that he copied, excluding the feet because he couldn't copy the feet because they weren't on the first picture he saw of him. And then the actual bones, the inside of the character, is nothing like the character that he copied, Deathstroke that is, and to this day acts like he came up with something original. Not only that, they were going to cancel the damn character if it wasn't for Brian and them taking over for it. So, like, yeah, what?
Yeah.
Dude, no, he really. I think he's one of these guys. I think was sucking on his mom's tit till he's about 20. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
He's gotten so 100%.
I mean, he is a real life shitbag, like real life. He's a shitbag. I mean, Kevin Feige, he looks like a fucking a fart just went up his nose there too. So I mean, whatever. But
it's just this guy. Like I have nothing. I can't say anything nice. I'm trying to find
no. And if you're a Liefeld fan too, like you're doing something wrong in your life. Like literally, there's something wrong going on in your life if you're a Liefeld fan. I'm just gonna put that out there. Like I understand Adams. Like if you didn't know what he was doing behind the scene, okay, you can get it by. But Liefeld is out and proud about him just being a fucking jack off, right? Like he just is. He's such a fucking snowflake turd fest. What? We're not supposed to be swearing at all this time.
Yeah, I'm not.
Okay. Well, I'm just saying.
I am also not.
Anybody who publicly says like I'm doing this to help people out and then turns around and still not off camera shot going, these fucking LCSs are shitbags and they should be fucking licking me and giving me more money. Wait, did you just say you were doing this to help people out of COVID? You literally got in front of the camera to say that. Then you're saying, oh, these LCSs are going to be closed in 2 minutes because they suck. This place smells bad. Like, what are you talking about, bro? Like, you are the worst. Like, he should just be happy. He should be happy that people are willing to be like, hey, buddy, like, we know you didn't really create a character here, but we're going to give you a little bit of credit and we're going to send you a little bit of ducats.
That is correct. That was more Daniel Way. And
yeah. That's not Liefeld. That's not who did that. All Liefeld did was copy a footless fucking Deathstroke. I mean, that's really what he did.
Bulls colors because it was popular at the time. Michael Jordan.
Oh wait, he put on some fucking pouches. He put on a lot of fucking pouches, a lot more pouches. People forget Deathstroke had some. He put on a lot more pouches. So that's Liefeld's contributing factors that he has increased to the history of comic are twofold. One, 1 million pouches, ridiculous amount of pouches, and putting tits on fucking Captain America. Only 2 things he's ever fucking done. He can take credit for that. Let him have that.
Don't forget all of the electric razor weaponry that he invented, where everything just kind of looks like a long remote control that gets bigger and bigger.
Holy shit, I've never seen this stupidish. Well, it's because all he does, he drives, this is literally what he does. He draws a rectangle and then just puts it in somebody's hand. So it's just a bigger and bigger rectangle.
Right.
There's no fucking definition to it. I mean, it's fucking trash. You're not really helping comics out if you're a Liefeld fan. I'm just gonna tell you that. And Liefeld for himself, it's okay to tell the little spoiled brat baby, yeah, you suck at life.
Yep, just trying to get away with drawing stuff.
Yeah. Right? No, I mean, right, Nelson? I mean, that's it.
Oh, we'll get to comics. We got plenty of comics, and we got movies and TV.
Yeah, both. Yeah, we're doing.
No, we're gonna do it all. We got it all. We got
both
movies.
We're just kind of stuck right now on this.
I wanted to get this out of the way at the beginning.
Yeah, just let me burn it off. Let's put this in the back next time so we don't start going on about this cocksucker.
Yeah.
Most of our news is dominated by a single.
Is it my dog man? So. Oh, I didn't even get to tell you my dog man experience, which is amazing.
Oh, dang it!
Oh boy.
All right, let's move on to the.
Yeah, Barlord. Yeah, Barlord's got it. That's the next thing he's gonna say.
That's exactly. Yeah, right.
don't know. Captain America's pretty good, dude.
It was.
The number one movie in America. You think Captain America?
Cap.
Yeah. I think it's still Cap.
So
it dropped, but I think it's still Cap.
It is Cap, but it's with 28 million.
That's all right, Doc.
Cap.
Yeah, 2/3 is rough, but we've seen worse.
Dogman's still doing 6.
28 million for Cap. So, it's an interesting number because that 28 million is better than the number 2, 3, and 4 movie combined.
That is true.
So, so is it like a MCU problem or is just movies at theaters in general problem? A lot of this is the tail end of the strike as well. I think we're finally getting back into regular what's coming out from the post-strike stuff.
I think too.
That's part.
I'll be honest. This week for people that are families.
Oh yeah, there's a bunch of movies that are way worse, dropping more like 80%. Like this was still like 2/3.
Well, I think too, like this last 10-day period's tough because it's midwinter break for almost everybody.
Yeah.
So and people just you're just not. Nobody's watching movies in midwinter break.
Yeah, most of them are hoping just for that 50% hold. Like they're just holding from week 1 to 2. They just drop 50.
I do all right next week too. Maybe I don't know. Also too, I think I've seen through the death scroll or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, you know how they do the clips of like TV shows or whatever, so you can watch like the Ted Lasso completely through mini clips or whatever shorts. They're starting to do shorts of this movie already. And I think that's something that really because if you look, the shorts that pop out, and the only reason I've been looking at these shorts for this type of stuff is to see what's going to be coming out on Netflix and what's going to be coming out of the streaming services. Because if you look at it now, I think it's a calculated effort for companies to have shorts put out of their scenes and then linked like in the comment section, linked up what it is. And sure as crap, the next week that show shows up on Netflix and it's in the top 10 for television shows or for movies and such like that. So I wonder if Marvel's figured out that little magic too. And now you're going to see an extra push after week 3. I mean, because it's like clean clips. Like they're not clips like not somebody's camera phone. It's not the Apple 12. It's not that. It's cut up clips of like the actual footage. So almost like mini trailers, but not stuff you've seen in the trailer before. So it's like, it'll be like a 30-second part of the movie in it. And I wonder if that's going to work. I really do, because it's like, it's smart. It gets people going like, oh shoot, I should go see that. Or, oh shoot, this does look good. And it's a little bit different than the trailers. It's because I think that's how people are consuming media at this point of stuff that they typically wouldn't watch. You know what I mean? Like they just typically wouldn't watch this, but all of a sudden it gets in their feed as and it's not like a promotional link where they have to pay for it, because they'll have some other account put it up there. And it pops out to you, and then it gets in the feed. Next thing you know, you're like, "Oh wait, that looked pretty good. I want to see what." And they want to see it. Yeah. And this is the other part. They clip it exactly where like it stops. Like right as the part where the person's about to tell you. Like it's always a cliffhanger.
Something's going to happen. Yeah.
Yeah. So they do that. Like it's cut too well to not be something on it. But we'll see. Can I talk about Dogman?
I still recommend, if you didn't go to the theater to see it, go see this. This is better than expected.
Yeah, sure. Can I talk about Dogman real quick?
You can. If you told me you would have saw it, I would have put it in the
I saw it. Yeah, I saw it when it came out first. But I also went to see Dave Peavy when he showed up for that ticket thing. By the way, Doug, you're wrong. Nobody was selling them outside. That thing was floor to floor. No merch. Dude. He had signed books that he was giving away to you. You got a signed book. Everybody got one. And then he had signed books up front. They blew out of them. Nothing left. Nothing left in this guy's stuff. They just ran out of everything in that place. It was wild. I will give it to that man. If you ever get a shot, if you have kids, if you don't, I probably have some videos I can show later. Maybe we'll put it in next week. But he does a very great job. And his drawings are simple as shit.
Don't have
literally just draws.
To be a Dogman fan.
Huh? I'm not
a Dogman fan if you didn't have kids, though. Like, where's your touch point?
Here's where it is. There's actually a couple of very rare books. We might cover it at some point that he did. Number 2, all his drawings are literally circle and stick figures, pretty much. It's glorified circles and stick figures. And the dude makes a killing, bro. Because he also does Captain Underpants for those people that don't know. And he tells fart jokes. It's literally.
Did he also say that Kevin Feige should be put out to pasture? Because
no, dude, he actually took all. He's like dyslexic, and he's like, yeah, I harassed my teachers. They'd rip my shit up. He's like, they probably should have, but I made something out of it. Like, he really he pulls no punches. You know what I mean? He takes blame and credit for himself. Let's go on, Black Spiders. All right, what do we got next?
All right, so
shout out Dave Peavy.
Yeah, I'm curious. I don't know anything much about him. I mean, I've heard of Captain Underpants. I've heard of Dogman, but that's about the extent of it.
Dude, he had a book.
Cat Dog? Doesn't he do Cat Dog?
Oh, he is Cat Boy. I think it's. I don't know them all. I think it's called Cat Boy, but he has a book he has a book that he did, and as time goes by, you know, some stuff just is not appropriate anymore. And instead of being like, yeah, whatever, he's like, yeah, you're right. This doesn't play like it's supposed to. And it didn't play like it played 10 years ago. So I no longer will. He like pulled all the books off the shelf and stopped it. Huh. Yeah, it's wild.
Yeah,
dude.
You know, sometimes, you know, things, they don't.
Yeah, stuff. Sometimes, I mean, I think that's conversations people have to have. Like, as time goes by, of course, everything changes. Can't do shit you did 10 years ago, man.
It's tough. I love Blazing Saddles, but I will say it'll be a tough watch to try to share that with my son one day.
Fair enough. Right.
So the other thing we got that was kind of a big deal this week was He-Man's giant sword. We got a promotional picture as
it looks fucking good, doesn't it?
The sword looks
good job of hiding his nipple.
Yeah, no, but aren't you like this is fucking dope? How lame is it that this?
I kind of want to hold the sword. I do.
Yeah, I'm like, thank God they don't sell this at a con because I'm buying that bullshit right away.
I'm pretty sure they will have this at the con next time you go. Yeah, just split in half. So this movie just started production. We've heard of all the castings and stuff lately of all the people. That have been.
Hey, what's going on?
Your mic sucks. Fix it,
Brucifer.
Oh.
So we got a synopsis for the movie as well, and it's like Prince Adam has crash landed on Earth, separated from the sword, and he has to find the sword. Then has amnesia, something, goes back to Eternia, and then has to save the planet from Skeletor. So.
Are you excited about this? Typical. Are you excited about this, Dub?
Is it kind of like Enchanted? I'm hearing it's like Enchanted.
Enchanted what?
The one with the Disney princess and Amy Adams, and she ends up in the real world.
What the?
You actually watched that?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Amy Adams.
What are you talking about?
I think I stepped onto the wrong show.
I don't know. All I know is this thing looks like it could be like a sword. I want it to be the sword if I'm going to buy it, just so you know. I want it to be like the Sheik where he had those things where you do this with them. I want it to weigh as much as one of those. So it's like off center, like you know what I'm saying?
JJ's got a point.
I want it to be heavy. Wasn't that the plot of Thor?
Wait, that plot is the plot of every anime that comes out of Japan.
Yeah. I mean, what did you want here? It's He-Man.
Yeah, and that's you asked me if I'm excited about this movie, and that's my answer to you. This is He-Man. How excited can you get about He-Man?
Bro, come on, man. It can't be like let's just talk about the cartoon. They literally would have a guy running across a screen and then click to something else, and then it'd be the same guy running across the screen. Like,
don't forget the roll. Don't forget the roll.
Half of that show, half of that show every time was the exact same footage.
Yeah.
50% of that show was
it was He-Man doing this, then He-Man doing this, then He-Man doing this. It's the same thing. They just
Prince Adam turns into He-Man. It's the same footage every time.
Yeah.
No matter where he was, no matter what happened, that same clothes, same.
Hey, what about every time they had what's his name? Just the cat do it's great. It's great. I don't know. I mean, I don't have great expectations. Like, I expect it to be a He-Man.
I don't think great. You don't have high expectations.
Yeah, I mean, dude, did you
guys have high expectations?
Hold on now. Hold on. Did you watch the last He-Man movie? The one that had what's the dolphin? Is it? Yeah,
I'm on your side here.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah,
I don't have high expectations either.
Yeah, I mean, all I expect it to be is better than that movie. What?
They can only go up from that last movie. They can't go down. I don't.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
Just give me Orko.
Hey, they've already.
Don't give me Billy Barty dressed up like a little dwarf playing a keyboard. Give me Orko. That's all.
Yeah. I mean, they've already set the bar, and it's stupid ass low. It's like this low. Like all you gotta do is beat that one. And by the way, it's not like I watched that He-Man movie once. I probably watched that like 20 times. So really? All you gotta do is beat that.
And I still don't understand how Courtney Cox was like living on her own after her parents died. Like that was kind of weird. Like, it didn't make sense to me.
Oh man.
This is the kind of movie that I'll watch when it like comes, maybe Netflix, maybe network television. I don't know. Like, I'm not super excited to see it.
Bro, you can say all you want, JJ. You're watching this shit. You're gonna watch it. So,
JJ, all they gotta do is give us the actual give us Trapjaw. Like I've heard, we're getting Ram Man, Trapjaw, Triclops. The Dolph Lundgren one, they try to make their own shit. They try to make their own like extra bad guys.
Yeah.
Don't make new ones. You got plenty to work with.
Well, yeah, I mean, maybe you can't. Hey, look. Hey, if you're gonna mix and match stuff, like if you're gonna use Hordak and stuff like that, if you're gonna put characters like that in, I don't care. I do worry about Ram Man. Like, bro, how's that gonna work with the squat? Like, if they get funny like they did in that Spider-Man movie with the Rhino thing, I'm gonna be upset. I'm just saying.
Just put Beastman in it and call it a day. Just some hairy guy off the street.
Yeah, put Beastman.
I'm telling you, I've already fan casted. Braun Strowman is Beastman.
Ooh, that's pretty good. That's a good one.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, I like that.
I like that.
It's actually all right.
I did the whole thing. Go back.
I don't want it. That's just so boring. I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
All right. What's up? Need a.
So.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna move on to a special report that we have all about DC Studios. Yeah. I was looking for that sound clip. I couldn't really find it. I didn't look for very long. I only had a couple minutes. But so we're going to talk about some DC news. So let's get right into it.
Please.
So this is James Gunn and Peter Safran. They have provided us updates, several updates on the Gods and Monsters phase of the DC Studios. So 2 live action releases, 1 animated film per year, and they're targeting 2 live action and 2 animated series for Max.
What's that?
Saffron, not Gunn. It looks like they look drawn in. They don't look like real eyebrows. They look like
he paid a lot of money for those. Leave him alone.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I mean, it's just eyebrow pencil, right? I mean,
that's what I'm saying.
Is it? No, it isn't, because the one he had somebody fucking up because one goes down to like almost his nasal cannon. Dude. What the fuck is that?
Well, this is not at all what I thought.
And why is Jim Gunn think he's fucking Guy Fieri here? What are we doing? This ain't not in 2001. You're not on Food Network.
You don't want to go to Flavortown?
Yeah.
Are you going to get that Flavortown cover?
Is it Guy Fieri or is there Anne Burrell? I mean, who is it?
Who?
I think it's the same person.
BBD.
Yeah.
I really think.
Yeah, no, I know Anne Burrell, the chick that goes
brown and delicious.
I literally think I've never seen them both at the same place at the same time.
You might be right.
Yeah.
I don't know. He needs to get rid of that Ellen DeGeneres haircut. Just saying.
Well, that's what we were referring to, but we were using.
That used to be my haircut. I used to do that.
What?
I used to do the spike.
The Ellen DeGeneres?
Yeah, just let it just go up. Ernie doesn't have.
Right.
Bert got the unibrow.
Let's start looking at some of the stuff that they talk about. So we're going to be getting an animated series for Starfire.
Wait, you didn't say that right, Dub.
Oh.
It's got an exclamation point at the end.
Starfire! It's an origin story about Starfire, and it's going to have she's going to meet Crush, Fern, Princess Amethyst of Gemworld, and together they will uncover the deepest reaches of the DC universe. They'll save space dolphins and boldly soar into the unknown.
And dollar bin digging material for all.
Hey, don't spoil it later today. Pete, shush. Shush, Pete. Shush.
We have a lot to get through, so I'm just going to keep moving along here. DC
that could be
Superpowers is another animated series Yeah, the Starfire sounds good. It's going to be a fun. I mean, any of these sound.
Yeah,
good.
it's going to be stupid. I hope that they make it more towards kids, though. That's the only thing I hope.
Yeah.
You want like the Teen Titans Go Starfire that's kind of weird and goofy.
Which one?
From Teen Titans Go.
No, like I want it. No, I want it like SpongeBob SquarePants, age appropriate, where they're telling adult jokes, but you can still show a 10-year-old, and they might make a fart noise.
No, I know. But what I meant more is, how her in
Teen Titans, the Teen Titan thing is Teen Titan. Come on, let's be honest. Teen Titan Go was for a bunch of people, a bunch of kids that are either getting like not working or in college, and you're high and drunk. Like
my son watches those over.
Yeah, well, I mean, I can't. I'm not gonna say that's bad parenting, but I'm just gonna say
Night Begins to Shine. We're all singing it around the house. We some BER.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
The first Teen Titans series that they did was better.
Yeah.
Than the later Teen Titans when they had the song with Puffy Amiyumi, a little more serious, a little less. I thought that series with Slade was fantastic. That was so
well.
good.
It was all they had to cancel it because it wasn't selling toys. Teen Titans Go sells toys.
That makes sense.
I've watched Teen Titans Go before.
Yeah, I'm just saying I like the first ones. I like the first one better than the second one. But this one's Superpowers is supposed to be a school about students, working their way up. Yeah, lightning, flash,
squeeze their legs together and they fight like this.
I mean, that'd be awesome if they did that with the figures, right? Green Lantern and Terra, who are under the supervision of Principal Martian Manhunter.
This sounds they've done this before they did this before with the all the girls group that they did.
Oh yeah.
And that's not just it. They've done like 3 or 4 of these already.
Yeah, no, I think it's just Superhero Girls.
Yeah, Superhero Girls was one of these. Yeah.
Yeah. I got some of those. The Lego. My son wanted some of the Legos with the Superhero Girls, so we got them. I don't judge.
Another one they did with this too. So I just this isn't original, and it's usually okay. It's actually pretty decent. So
yeah, school with a bunch of students. It's.
So is Martian Manhunter going to be like Back to the Future principal, like the bald guy? You're a slacker, McFly.
Yeah,
I figure it'll be like all the principals they typically have in here, where they show up for cameo appearances every once in a while to set something up, and he's just going to do it monotone. I mean, that's what it's going to be, right?
Maybe
Principal Belding.
Yeah.
Belding.
What about Tim Meadows in Mean Girls? He was a pretty good principal.
Well, he was.
What?
All right. So then another animated series is My Adventures with Green Lantern.
Let's go.
So this will be a young Green Lantern. Her name is Jessica Cruz, and a ring falls from the sky, and then all of a sudden there's other ancient space war things falling and aliens, and she becomes a new Green Lantern.
Is she still gonna look like Vince Neil when she first shows up? Because that's what she looked like in the comics.
Go check 2 weeks ago. We covered her and a couple other people that might be in this little show. So
so this is the opposite of the other Lantern show. So this is more definitely more for kids and such.
This is actually more of the books that we covered 2 weeks ago than the books that we're going to be covering in the future.
Do you guys remember the animated show they had on a while back where there was almost like Bruce Timm but in 3D?
Green Lantern, the animated series, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be set in the same universe as My Adventures with Superman. That's
this one is. This one is. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Let's keep moving. We're going to be getting some shorts.
It's not the worst
of Crypto the Superdog.
Nobody cares.
So several seasonal shorts, and the first one will be happening this fall.
I mean, that's fine. It's like when we get those Groot episodes on Disney Plus, like you sit down for 15 minutes, you watch them all, and you go, that was fun, and then you move on.
Who cares? I think these shorts are supposed to be put in front of films in the theaters.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit.
People love puppies, all right? Marco hates dogs, damn it.
Who cares?
I don't hate dogs.
You just kick puppies in the morning. That's all. You don't hate dogs. Just kicking puppies.
He punted him?
Yeah.
Kick the baby. Right. Kick the baby.
All right. So the live action Clayface movie has found itself a director. James Watkins, he will be directing it. This movie is a September 11, 2026 release date. He did Speak No Evil, which I don't know. So
it was a good movie with McAvoy.
Oh, James Mac. Oh, gotcha.
Remake?
Okay.
Huh?
Wasn't that movie a remake or something?
Of
It's
what?
a remake.
Yeah. Speak No Evil. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's not going to be the Harley Quinn Clayface by Alan Tudyk. That's the one I like.
That's the one I like
definitely
too.
Not.
Like that's what I like.
So this Green Lanterns, the Lanterns show that's coming on HBO is going to have a very gritty tone, and James Gunn wants us to know that it'll be very different from Superman, but it's connected to Superman, but it's a different kind of show. So they're trying to show you that even though these things are connected because they're in the same universe, they don't all have the same tone. Like they're not all going to be funny, they're not all going to be bright, they're not all going to be whatever. So that's what James Gunn wants.
I'm hearing this is going to be very sex positive with the Lanterns. They're just going to be sleeping with a whole bunch of women.
What?
Yeah, in some small Midwestern town, because let's take a galactic space force and set this damn series in like middle America, because that's what we all want to see.
Hal is supposed to be cheating. Well, not cheating. Shara's wife's supposed to be sleeping with Hal, and it's a whole big thing supposedly. It's supposed to be very sexy. That's what I'm hearing.
Wait, why do you even? You're not even talking English.
Yeah,
they're space. Please, why the shit?
Supposed to be?
Would they be in space?
They're not going to be.
What do you expect?
He put Guardians of the Galaxy in space. I expect this shit to be in space.
They're taking the Green Lanterns. They're putting them like in Oklahoma or something, and they're gonna be messing around with the local sheriff.
Yes.
Yeah. My understanding was True Detective. Green Lantern was going to be True Detective. That's what.
Don't be something else.
Don't fall
just
for that.
be space.
It's not that. It's not that.
It's going to be a good show,
Nope.
but
Nope.
You can do that.
Nope.
There's going to be a lot of sex in this.
Nope.
A lot of sex.
Yeah. Okay, Dom. Whatever you say, buddy.
All
right. Next up.
What I heard.
Yeah, I just like how they all raise their hands because they're sure.
Yeah. So we also got some updates on some projects that were previously discussed: Paradise Lost, Waller, and Booster Gold. So Paradise Lost is still in the works. They both, Gunn and Safran, said that it's still happening. Safran said the pilot's being written right now.
Okay.
Waller, on the other hand, has had some setbacks. So some of that had to do with it was supposed to come out a while ago, like after Peacemaker, and then the strikes happened, and then they weren't able to put it out.
Right,
and now the whole
I really just don't want to watch it.
Yeah. They lost the showrunner because of the scheduling, I believe.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. We had enough Waller. What do we need more Waller? We had enough.
Yeah, well, the hope that was probably supposed to happen before the whole comic. Yeah, and then Booster Gold is still happening, but there's not much other than the fact that they said it's still happening. So
yeah.
Thanks for that.
Well,
that's another one. He needs Blue Beetle. Like
I haven't got time for this Mickey Mouse bullshit.
That's what this whole slide was. Who cares? Get out.
All right. Hey, well, they're projects. He's giving updates.
Yeah, giving updates on all the different things. All right, that was our DC update for all the different projects. I'm sure I missed some of them. I tried to get as many of the relevant ones.
Don't worry, we're gonna hit some stuff up later and under the radar.
All right, so let's move into streaming news. And we found out that we're getting a Punisher special starring John Barenthal, and it's in the works.
Why are you shaking your head?
He's helping write it.
Because we don't need it.
What do you mean we don't need it?
It's just going to be an extended episode of freaking Daredevil. That's all it is.
So? What's wrong with that?
I mean, it's not a whole series. It's just
it used to be a film at this point.
It's a Marvel
special
presentation.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
Like
need to be
Guardians of the Galaxy special.
You get other, restraints and things and expectations.
Yeah, it's only going to be 45 minutes to an hour.
Good.
Yeah.
I can see this for other characters, but not for Punisher. You want to bring back Punisher in a big way? Give him another series.
I think you're missing the key word.
Movie.
John Bernthal is the key here. I don't want, no offense, he's great in short doses, but I've seen a couple movies with him in it, and whoa, they're all too long. Every movie that he's ever been in, a little bit too long.
Well, this special is supposed to air in 2026 alongside the second season of Daredevil.
Yeah,
cool. I think it's cool. That's fun. Why do you hate fun things, Brucifer? Why do you hate fun?
I'm just saying, people just be prepared because it's going to be rogue cops killing in the name of Punisher.
Killing in the name of
it's Marvel. Fine. That's why he doesn't like.
How much of that do you want, Bruce?
What?
45 minutes of that sounds great.
Spider-Man, thank you very much. All right.
How many times do you want to see him punch somebody in the face? It's 45 minutes. It's great. That's great, man. It's fair enough.
I think I would watch 45 minutes with John Bernthal punching Rob Liefeld in the face.
Oh, I'd watch. Now that's a movie. Now that's a movie. Now that's a movie. Now I'll watch that movie.
Speaking of Daredevil season 2,
I go over 12% for that.
During a special red carpet event for season 1, Marvel Studios' own Brad Winderbaum confirmed that filming on Daredevil Born Again begins next week. Well, it's called Daredevil Born Again season 2 right now. Hopefully, it doesn't keep that name going into the second season, but we'll see what happens.
Born Again
again. Born Again again. No, with an exclamation point, born again. Again.
Yeah. So, so it's already going to start filming. So they're, we had talked about that it being multiple seasons. So there they go. And then Punisher as well. So it's all probably going to tie together. We have a release date for Moana 2. So for all of you Dwayne Johnson fans, you can check out this movie.
What if I'm
on
just a
Disney
Maui
Plus?
Fan? What? Make way, make way.
On March 12th, so just over 2 weeks away. Or about 2 weeks away.
You are excited about kids are excited about this. They remember in the theater said it was good. I'm just telling you.
We didn't make it out for this one.
I didn't see it either.
Marvel is pausing development on multiple TV series. Nova, Strange Academy, and Terror Inc. are all officially paused.
Honestly, I don't give a shit about the other two. I just care about Nova.
Same.
Yeah, so they're saying that these projects were never officially greenlit. They may still come. They may still happen, but the studios have simply shifted its priorities.
Legit, the day before, we were getting updates about how they're further along than we expected.
And then
they had an Annihilus and everything.
And then it's not even official now.
Scoopers.
They scoop.
Oh, sorry for you Nova fans. Yeah, sorry, Barlord.
Shut up. We know that's tongue in cheek. You don't care about us Nova fans.
You just have to wait to see.
I care more about you Nova fans than I do about the X-Men fans.
That's not saying much.
That's true. That's true.
Don't give him credit for here's his bar. X-Men fans, Nova fans. He's like,
So there's the voyage to the bottom of the sea, the time tunnel, not Styx's time tunnel, but the actual time tunnel, and the land of the giants are going to be reimagined for television.
But right now, or Alton Brown, I'm not sure which one I'm looking at.
No,
he's developing this new universe. Jesus. He has done.
Who's this for?
Well,
is this for Styx? Styx has short boxes of
literally.
Books.
No, I'm telling you, who's this for? Because the majority of the people that enjoy this are dead.
Well,
and they've been dead for a while.
It's going to be a reimagining, so maybe it'll be.
But we don't need to reimagine these.
Well, this couple of generations that have never seen these, so
yeah, if it doesn't matter.
Yeah, because it didn't pique their interest. That's why.
We're not getting a new version of
more sci-fi. I want more sci-fi. That's
okay, but we don't need to go back to doing middle-aged Del Key sci-fi family events that people don't want to watch.
A family gets transported to some other world or some nonsense.
Yeah, there's always going to be a dinosaur. And there's always going to be a lizard person. We don't need that. We don't.
I want Sleestacks, damn it. Give me Sleestacks.
Yeah. And
Ooh,
instead of
voyage behind
voyage
underneath
to
the
bottom
sea.
of the
Guess what?
sea-
There's gonna be mermaid people living down there. They're gonna
No,
call them
we don't need that.
Amphibians or whatever.
Give me Steve Zissou Part 2. Like, I'll take that.
Ooh.
So this guy,
they're gonna give you a futuristic car, and then it's gonna rust and can't even drive up a hill. Ooh,
That's a Tesla.
Oh, sorry.
With a Triceratops.
Tesla Cybertruck. Oops, sorry.
I mean, it's stuck in snow. Just saying.
This guy won an Oscar for A Beautiful Mind in 2001. He's also worked on iRobot, I Am Legend, Cinderella Man, and The Da Vinci Code. He also worked on DC's Titans.
Oh.
He co-created Star Trek Picard. And definitely gets lots of credit for Strange New Worlds.
I give him credit for third season, not the first two.
I like you go through his credits again, because I'd really like you to go back and watch some of those and see if those things held up.
Da Vinci Code?
Yeah, a lot of them are kind of mildly disappointing.
Yeah.
Like I like Da Vinci Code, but the book was better. And like Beautiful Mind, it actually really wasn't that great. It was more of one of those. It was like a ref makeup call. It's like we're gonna give a lot of Oscars because we screwed Russell Crowe the year before.
Yep.
They should have had a Picard in a wheelchair the whole show.
Oh my God.
It took him too long to get around the ship.
All right, that's what I'm saying. Like,
correct,
so you're saying all these things to his credit, but when you look at it, he didn't really have to reimagine two of those things because they were books that recently came out, and they don't. And I know everybody says the books are always better, but like, Da Vinci Code book was like not. It was substantially better. And yeah, I mean, some of those other things that you're talking about, yeah, they were entertaining, but they weren't like, damn, missed out on that one.
That all was notwithstanding. My point is, these three projects, I don't think anybody.
Yeah, like you said, I don't know who wants.
But that's what I'm saying. So he's now. So now he's going to.
When were you asking for these?
But what I'm telling you, what I was saying is like,
it's something I wasn't asking for, but I want it now. What
I'm saying is like, if that's how
the back dumpster and it's like, ooh, let me dust this off.
Yeah, he didn't even have to remaster. He didn't have to reimagine them because they were timely. The books he made into movies were timely. Now he's got to reimagine something. He didn't even do that good, just taking it from what the source material. So, okay. I mean, fuck, I'm gonna watch it though. You know, I'm gonna watch this. You know, I'm gonna watch
it on streaming.
Yeah, maybe. Of course I will. I'll watch. Oh hell yeah, I'll watch this on streaming. Nothing. Hopefully, it is on streaming.
I'm not watching any of these.
What? Oh, I will. This is the type of shit I watch.
In any of them.
Great content to talk about every week.
I got other content.
I don't care about talking about every week. This is the type of shit that I watch when I'm doing something. And I'm like, oh yeah, okay, all right. Yeah.
Wait, you could do a show about Dungeons and Dragons, but you don't want to do a show about this.
About Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea?
No.
Yes.
No, I'd rather talk about SpongeBob SquarePants comics.
Yeah, for sure. Dude, in time, come on, bro. Land of the Giants, and they use photo shit all the time for that. It looked terrible.
No. What are we gonna get with that?
No.
Are we gonna get Gulliver's Travels over again? Like,
yeah.
What are we gonna be getting here?
With Ted Danson?
Oh my God.
This is not no. What are you talking about? No.
Yeah.
No.
These are not things I want.
Land of the Giants with Ted Danson.
That was Gulliver. Was he the TV movie?
Travel. Oh my God.
Yeah, but he's the same thing. He's right. It's the same thing.
All right. Let's talk about some comics. Holy moly. All right. So in big comic news, so there was a Comic Pro.
Zaggy had to take it there.
The family
Comic
show.
Pro event. So you asked like where people were gonna go for the Diamond Summit thing and all that. I guess Comic Pro is the thing that all the people are gonna go to now for retailer type stuff. And during this, there was plans confirmed for new Marvel and DC Comics crossovers.
Yeah.
Their respective editors-in-chief jointly announced to team up during the event. And
haven't they been trying this for a long time now?
That lunar cycle or something where we got to do this?
Yeah.
Once every 15, 20 years.
Every so many years, yeah, they get together and they...
I want to pull a Dom right now. Apparently, this is going to lead into a series, a crossover series, not just the 2 one-shots. And then characters are going to exchange universes for a little bit in the comics. So you have Marvel heroes in DC and DC heroes in Marvel. That's what I'm hearing.
That's not how that works, Bruce.
It's not
how that works.
This ain't goddamn WWE. Like, oh, he's coming from SmackDown. He's gonna be on Raw now for a while.
Yes. From NXT to
You guys have been
SmackDown.
watching
Let's go.
Absolute Geeks wrestling show too much. This is not how any of this works.
Oh my god! Wow.
Dude, after the chat this week, I can't. Bruce, I'll be honest with you. After the chat this week, the Star Wars chat for the people that are in that one, I can't deal with this nonsense.
I got an update about that today. So a certain person called me. He was like, JJ was like, shut up, both of you, shut up.
Well, it was
I had a yell text. I never yell text.
It was basically our top story. If you guys were around when we started the show, their top story, except it was Dom, not Liefeld, saying that about Kathleen Kennedy instead of Kevin Feige.
Don't start it. Yeah.
Boy, didn't that happen though?
Well, you know,
Never mind.
Kevin Feige taking over Lucasfilm.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh god. All right, we're moving on. So here we go.
No, he said he said a director. There's a director. Somehow the steps in fucking corporate America are when you're fucking the dishwasher, you then become the CEO of a fucking company. I don't know what planet he lives on, but that ain't how shit works.
What do you mean? That's how it happens all the time in like reality television.
Dishwasher to head chef.
No, not head chef. Dishwasher to fucking CEO. That's what he's saying.
CEO of the franchise.
Oh my god. Wow.
He was the busboy at the Cheesecake Factory. Now he's running all of the Cheesecake Factories.
Well, The Miz was on what was that show from MTV?
Real World.
Real World.
Mm.
But that's what Real World was just a scripted thing for people to try out to become actors. I mean, that's what it was.
Well, it wasn't scripted. It was just
yes, it was.
A lot of it was scripted.
Yes, a lot of it was scripted, my friend.
So Dark Horse Digital shut down just like that. So if you subscribe to Dark Horse Digital, they send an email to their members that they shut.
Raise your hand if you're surprised.
I didn't even know there was a Dark Horse Digital.
Yeah,
surprised.
Same here.
But even that you didn't know, are you surprised?
Nah.
No. So they are offering
a little bit because I figure it's probably easier to run that than print the books.
Yeah, I mean that's what doesn't make sense to me. But you can still get the Dark Horse comics now. The way it's just directly from Dark Horse. You cannot. The place where they make the most money is where you can no longer buy them. You have to buy them through other comic sources like the Kindle store and whatever else.
Can't you buy them directly from Dark Horse?
Not anymore.
Not digitally.
No, I mean no. I'm not saying digitally. Can't you order them from? I think you could still order them from Dark Horse. Can't you?
Good luck with that. I don't know.
I mean, I'm not saying they're going to show
Wait,
up.
are you talking about physical copies?
Yeah.
Well, this isn't about physical copies. This is about digital copies.
Well, I know, but he just said that. Well, I mean,
you can get the digital copies from other digital retailers. Is what
right. That's what I'm talking about. Exactly.
Yeah.
Are you the only one not following tonight?
No. Well, he said you couldn't get any copies directly from them. You can. You can
still
get
having skiing flashbacks where he got the wind knocked out of him and he's
trying to figure out how to
get his skis off.
You just want to remind everybody that when you quote unquote purchase digital content, you don't own it.
Yeah, you don't own it all.
All you're doing is, being able to read it. So they're not going to give you the PDFs. They're not going to let you download it, even though you paid for it. You only paid for a license to view it directly from them. And if you paid for it through a third party,
wait, it's not like an NFT?
It's definitely not like no.
Can somebody explain an NFT to me?
Pay your taxes.
I'm gonna take a picture with something on my phone and tell it to you.
Oh, okay.
That works.
Hey, you know what an NFT is? It's how you separate idiots from their money. That's what an NFT is. Go ahead. Sorry, Dub.
That's all right. We can keep moving on. So Fantagraphics. Are we off with Fantagraphics? They are a publisher. They were supposed to have a free comic book day book called Lost Marvels, which was going to promote their upcoming.
They really wanted to talk about Dominic Fortune. Is that what they really want?
They want to do reprints. Yeah, they're doing reprints of old Marvel books. And Marvel doesn't want to reprint
this. You can find this at $1 bin anywhere.
Well, they're going to do them in combined, in trade paperback form. So they have various things that they are still going to do. but they pulled their Free Comic Book Day book because of the unknown that is Diamond Comics right now. So it was completely because of that. Had nothing to do with the series. Just the Free Comic Book Day
you
book.
You can get this. You can get the original for close to free if you just go and take it.
They'll pay you to get it
They'll
off.
pay you to take it off their hands.
Hey, I'll give you $2 if you get that out of my box, please. Please.
Just take the whole box.
Yeah, there's a 50-50 shot. That book will be used as packaging to protect another comic book that they're shipping to you.
Oh, that's great.
Wow.
Oh, that's a good idea, Pete. I never thought about that.
Good idea.
Yeah,
No, that's not. No, that's not a good idea because the book will rub and it'll rub on the other.
No, but I can
No,
use it to
still-
ship other
It's
things.
still bagged and boarded.
It's
Like
in
the
a bag
book I
and
bought
board.
is bagged
The
and boarded.
real
But
book
then
in the
this
middle.
other book just got stuck up against it before they the post office
Oh,
stuff
wow.
cut up for free.
That's a good idea for all those Valiant books people have.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
just don't know what to do with
So
them.
Marvel Insider Rewards is also shutting down. If you are a Marvel Insider and you collect reward points for buying books and digital comics, and I'm not sure what else you buy with these things, you have until May 27th to redeem your points. So if you
What
have
even is
Marvel
this?
Insider points, I don't know what it is. I tried to figure it out, but I couldn't. It's gone, so I couldn't figure it out.
The hell is this?
It's digital
Gotta be like
rewards
on Reddit.
in your account. If you're a Marvel Insider,
I'm
you know
wondering
who
if it's
you
like one of
are.
those things where if you go to like conventions and you'll get a special keychain or
I think it's something in books
Get a
though. Wasn't
Marvel
there
For
something
all
in
three of
something in
you
a book?
people who are Marvel insiders,
redeem your points.
You have until May 27th.
oh, it's like the code, the little comic book code things.
Yeah.
It includes those like
Get your
digital
free
downloads.
sub before May 27th, or your Kohl's cash is going to go bad.
All right, let's keep
Go ahead.
Wait, creator of what book?
the creator of which book?
Fontaine.
Wicked is getting a graphic novel. So if you are a fan of Wicked, you can get the graphic novel starting.
You know what?
March
I got to
11th.
tell you guys, nothing translates better to a comic book than a musical.
Well, maybe he's gonna have something.
When you go
open
see a
air.
musical, you're singing the songs, and you say, "You know what would be great if I could read this at home."
But if it's a musical comic, graphic
No, dude, I
novel.
swear to God, my daughter will love this. Will love it. You got to think you're thinking about the wrong age group, bro. If you get that for that 6-year-old to the 12-year-old, this thing's sold.
You know,
I mean,
it would be
it's
cool if
Well, it's sold
it came with a code to go to Spotify and it'll play the soundtrack for the movie while you're reading.
While you
graphic
read it.
novel.
Dude, no way this dude created that book. Hey, somebody look that up. That'd be freaking hilarious. Anyways, go ahead.
I hope it is for the age group that you're talking about, Marco.
I mean, that's
I'm
what
not
it,
sure.
I mean. I'm gonna buy. I'll get one
Yeah,
for
I don't
the kid.
I don't think it's for
Absolutely.
us.
It ain't for me. I didn't even see this thing. Bruce probably love it.
Hey, middle-aged men, we've got your Wicked graphic
Bro,
novel
not you,
ready.
not you, Pete. You're different. You're built way different. You see wild stuff. Not that most
Why
middle-aged men
wouldn't this
don't
be
see.
for me
bro.
then?
Did you see this movie? This is the movie, right?
Not yet. I would have, but we didn't go because I didn't want to spend 3 hours in this thing.
I'm just
But-
saying, like, it's 3 hours long.
Hey,
3 hours.
Yeah, it's like 3 hours.
Fuck out of here.
Dude, for those at home paying attention, I already referenced Enchanted, Mean Girls. This stuff is not out of my
That's what I'm
wheelhouse.
saying. Don't make fun of it because it's right up your hill.
I get it, but I'm just saying the musical aspect.
Man, how many
translate-
people in the audience have Buffy comics in their short boxes? Get out of here with that. If you got Buffy comics, you'll like this.
I like some Buffy.
Huh?
What was it? Season? What's the tough one? What was the last?
Hey,
the
Sean.
last season of
10?
comic form? 12.
Sean, what happened to that book? Why didn't you guys still put it out for Free Comic Book Day then? Go ahead, keep going.
Because of Diamond. Well, I'll let him talk.
That's what I'm asking.
Yeah,
I don't believe that.
Yeah, fair enough. All right, so Marvel is doing a Bring On the
Zaggy.
Bad
I thought that's
Guys.
girls. Zaggy. If you can't if you can't put the word out there and you have to use symbols, you should not be putting the word out there, brother. All right. Thank you very much. There you go. Keep going.
Marvel has announced Bring On the Bad Guys. It's a 7-part event for this year. Each issue will spotlight a different villain.
Narrated by Razor Ramon.
Well, yes, but also this was a fireside from Stan Lee, written by the brilliant mind of Stan Lee back in the day. So to Bring On the Bad Guys, there's I believe a hardcover version and a softcover version of that book.
Isn't it just another way of doing acts of vengeance with villains? It was villains.
I'm feeling more. What was it? Fear Itself over at DC.
Yeah. No, Fear Itself was Marvel. And
Marvel. That's right. Fear Itself was Marvel. No, but remember those DC books where it was all
they did the Lick the Take colors. It was Bruce is right.
The key thing that I took out of this was that the character all the way on the right side, that is Sister Sorrow, who will be debuting during this event.
What was that cover? What do you call the covers that you can take your finger and makes the noise on them? And they shift. That DC did it with the villain. You're the villain. Lenticular, yeah.
It's called Washboard. You can join a jug band after.
I just remember those lenticular covers being forever on shelves, and then all of a sudden one day they got hot
because they were stupid.
Hey, good luck now. Good luck now.
I can't wait to see this in the second issue. That's going to be amazing.
Hey yo, let me tell you something, Doomy.
All right, and then we have some new printings that were announced. Here is Doom Academy #1.
What? Printing. Brucifer, this is garbage.
Ultimate Wolverine 1 for a third print.
I was saying, what are you yelling at me for?
Because you were like, ooh,
it was like like why?
I don't know. It sounded more like a somebody tickled you.
Marvel. He's not
the person that tickled me is you when we alone. All right.
That's sir. I'm very bad. Hey, that might have been Dom, but that ain't me.
It's all right. You can blush. It's fine.
I'm not blushing. I'm happy.
I'm very happy.
Yeah.
And then we also have some new printings for Lucky Devils. #2 is getting a second printing. And Bowling with Corpses and Other Strange Tales from Lands Unknown.
Did you guys read the second one of that too? I gave it another shot. I'm done. I just
Lucky Devils.
It's
I didn't give it.
It's so bad.
I didn't bother.
So bad.
I didn't even realize Bowling with Corpses came out once. Let alone that we had a
second print.
Yeah.
And with that, we wrap up our news.
All right, no more starting. New rule and tack. No more starting off with Rob Liefeld stories. We cannot
finish off with the Rob Liefeld story.
Yeah, you can definitely finish off, but no more starting with the Rob.
No, because we finished off with comics, and he doesn't have anything to do with comics.
Yeah, it's because he can't draw. He can't write. He's
right. So I can't put him in the comic section.
He had an awesome Herculoids cover this week where it looks like the character is taking a dump.
He's
the burn victim.
All right. Cover. Next up, take it or leave it. I'm done talking about this fucking waste of human space.
All right, fine. Let me run the thing.
You're all still here.
I thought I added to stage. There it is. All right. Comics to start.
We can do it on.
It is fun.
Hello, Jeffrey.
Hey, Jeff. I'm not dose streaming tonight.
What is that? A bird?
Yeah.
Yeah, little cheeky bird.
Oh, that's because Marco was like, is Bruce coming? I'm like,
yeah, sorry, Bruce. I didn't get back to you. Busy day.
He didn't get back.
I invited him. I was like,
bro, busy day, guys. I got a very lavish lifestyle. Got to keep it up sometimes. Got to go put in the hours. Okay, got to put in the hours sometimes. Can't just be hanging out with the boys all the time. Got to make the money. Not all of us got government cheese coming in.
I don't have any government coming.
I don't have any government.
I don't think anybody does it anymore, unfortunately. I'm just saying. All right, let's go. Take it or leave it.
All right, first one up. Speaking of the government, how about our main man, Thaddeus Thunderbolt Ross, getting his own title? Sort of.
This book.
I don't even know if Bruce knows the books we're reviewing today.
Yeah, I don't either.
I don't.
That's why I thought you talked to him. I could.
Well, I was literally waiting for a list. And I'm like, no list. So
I wasn't there.
I
I put out 5 messages. I got what I could back, and that was the time I had today.
You could have asked me. I would have told you. I didn't know he was like, come on.
I didn't have time. Okay, listen. I read the book.
It takes
this book
2 seconds.
Started off. It sucked. I was like, damn. Why am I reading this book?
It has a cool cover though.
And then I was like, oh yeah, cool. And then I was going to do a spotlight on Deathlock because he's in here. Spoiler alert. Love that character. Didn't do it because DC took up all of our space and under the radar. However, I actually was like, damn, I read the rest of the books of the One World stuff because of this book. Not the first part. The first part I didn't like. But like after about 5 pages, all of a sudden, after he got past all the nonsense about like he's an old man and the first part, I'm not going to spoil it. I really started to get into it, and then I was like, yeah, okay, sounds good. And then yeah, I mean, I'm crooked thumbs up because it got me more into the.
I thought you said it was horrible.
What?
You started this up, said this was awful.
Oh, it was. The beginning of the book was horrible. It was awful. But then, like, I don't know. Then after this, I read the final. I read the Fantastic Four thing. I thought that should be part of this,
well,
and it wasn't. That thing really sucked.
Stuff, so this got better by comparison.
Yeah, you know no, but then I read another Doom book in it that I didn't read last week because I gave up on this whole Doom crossover shit, and I was like, oh, okay. I mean, this book sucked in the beginning, but if you stick with it, it made me read more of the Doom stuff. That's all I'm saying.
You know, 3 ain't that low when you think about it. We can round it up to a 5.
For what?
I'm just going off a comparison. You came out the gate saying how bad this was.
Oh yeah.
You read something worse, so it's like you saw this girl. It's like, oh man, she's only a 3, and then oh shit, look at what's over there. 3 ain't that bad.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, you know, all of a sudden, if the light's right, and you had enough fucking, and you had enough of these over here, you know, you had a couple of these going down.
Ultimately, though,
you know what I mean? You had a couple of these. You're all right.
Well, you did get to the right place because this is a crooked thumbs up. Because while it's not a great story, it is kind of engaging once you get into it. That opening bit that Mark was referring to, once you realize what it is and you get into the main guts of the story, it's kind of interesting.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Fun.
Yeah.
It's an angle I didn't think.
It's a strobe light hoe. Okay, let's just say it. It's a strobe light hoe. That's what it is.
Well, it is what it is.
Yeah.
But I'm assuming on your normal day-to-day, you didn't go and read this, Bruce, and Dub ran away. So
there wasn't a lot of, and by the way, there wasn't a lot of the choosing, and BK is MIA. So I think his mom locked him in the closet. So all right.
Well, no, we also want to try things. This is a new number 1. We don't know what it's going to be until we read it. We read it. Now we're telling you what it is.
I know, but 2 weeks ago I said I wasn't coming back for any Doom stuff, and I don't know.
Well, we're double doing it, but not yet. Before we get to the other Doom
stuff.
Whoa, pause, bro.
What?
Oh, I read this.
Pete showed up in the comic this week.
Which one is Pete?
Big Pete is.
Corsair, I'll take it.
Corsair. What a douche.
I think the only problem with this book is that Cyclops is in it. Besides that, it's a pretty good book.
You leave Cyclops alone.
It was actually, I was like, because if you've been following X-Men, and Alpha Flight kind of backstabbed the X-Men, but didn't backstab the X-Men, and then now they're arrested, and then they're kind of getting out again, and then they got a new leader to the team.
I enjoyed that little 2023 run of Alpha Flight. I thought it was good.
Yeah. No, so in that run, that's the run where they were like undercover, but they were supposed to be working for the bad guys, and they weren't. I thought that was pretty good. And then we get a pause for him for a while. Now we see him, and now they kind of are similarly think. The only problem I had, the art's wild in this. Like, I just don't. It seems like they shaded everything, and if you're going like, why?
I did not love the art throughout. There's good bits, but there's some wonky bits too.
Yeah.
We're just like, there was like that one. There's one picture of Magic in here. I'm like, what the hell happened to her eyes? Like, it looked like she got dropped on her head as a baby, like sloth.
She did. She got, yeah, that's not the art is not good in this book. No.
Yeah, there was one shot of Cyclops. He looks like a crackhead. It was like,
well, there's that one part where Magic takes it in the butt, and you're like, wait, what happened? You had to go relook.
You sure you're not reading?
Are you?
No, there's other books.
She gets hit from the backside. Hey, pervs, get out of the gutter. No, she gets hit from the backside.
You just said take it in the butt.
Yeah, she got hit right in the butt.
That's not what you said.
That's exactly what I said. That she gets bent over.
You're just one hair away from taking it up the ass.
Hey, Paul, come on. What type of show is this?
That's what you said.
That's not what I said. Exactly not what I said.
I think you read Xenoscope and not X-Men.
That's not, guys. That's not what I said. You guys
exactly
are making stuff
what you
up your head.
Yeah, I think
that's not exactly what I said.
Wait till we clip it next week. We'll tell you exactly what you said.
Dude, that is not what I said at all.
But before we get to that, I'm just gonna crooked this. It wasn't bad, but it also,
yeah.
I kind of lost away. Like,
I think the art was very distracting. I'm giving a crooked thumbs up too because the art was very distracting in this book. Very distracting in this book.
Yeah, I'm giving a crooked thumbs up. I was just excited to see Alpha Flight again.
Yeah, yeah, it was good, and I like what they did with them. I do like what they did with them. I just because I thought they would just like reboot it, and they didn't, which was nice because then you're invested because of the last series, and
maybe maybe I missed it, but when did Marina come back from the dead?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I didn't on the island or like
no, the Green Broad.
Yeah, I thought she died in like the first series of Alpha Flight. I didn't know she came back from the dead.
I don't think she really died there.
All right. I don't know. I had lost track of her. Whether she died or not, I thought she was just gone. I was like, who is this?
All right.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, well, Dub, did you get to this one or no? You didn't have to.
I did
figure not.
You think he picked up an X-Men book? Are you kidding me?
I don't know. Thought out of spite he might have read it just so he can rip it apart.
I don't need to rip it apart. You guys ripped it apart yourselves.
Back to One World Under Doom. This one-shot, one-off day off.
Waste of shit. Waste.
What is this cover?
That's pretty much explains what this book was.
Wow.
What is this book? And considering it's a one-off, it doesn't make any sense because,
it was a useless. It was a poor use of a tie-in because it just. I don't know. This was
first off. Let's be honest. The team sucked. There's no point in it.
They went out for coffee. They didn't even do anything.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. It sucked. The like vampire portion of this sucked.
And then we had the whole mob mentality. Like, all right, this is getting a little over the top here.
Yeah, and somehow somebody's climbing over a wall, an invisible wall shield,
invisible shield wall, and meanwhile
with a cape that they put on themselves that they made out of bedcloths. Like none of it made sense. Yeah, you got it. You don't even have to ask. You know where I'm going with this. You're right.
I know. I don't know exactly where you're going for this, but I mean, I read Blood Hunt. But I don't remember when we had families of vampires just living day to day. All of a sudden, that we're not bad people. We're okay.
No, but then like the uncle and aunt, the thing at the end, it's like I get it.
That's what I'm saying. Like they're just all of a sudden, like vampires are just like, well, they're around. Like,
and he made a poop bar that like somehow is. I don't even understand that with Mr. Fantastic.
But they literally had kid vampires. Like, it's not their fault they're hungry. And, we tracked down, they've got relatives. And like you said, they got aunts and uncles. I'm like, what?
Yeah, aunts and uncles. And the parents, too, though. It's like a family of 4 and a dog. Like 1.5 fat pets. It was ridiculous, dude. I don't know.
I missed something.
No, you didn't. This is dog shit.
No, I'm just
that's why.
But that's what I felt. I felt like between Blood Hunt and now.
I agree, but once again, this goes back to when everybody always gives me a hard time when I'm like, have you read Fantastic Four lately? Because this seems like a lot of shit that is in all the fillers of Fantastic Four. And I'm like, yeah, name that great Fantastic Four run in the last 20 years.
Oh,
and they're like, the cover's good here. Yeah, the cover's good. No, but Fantastic Four had some great groundbreaking stuff go into it. You know what I
back in
mean?
the
They
day.
truly did. But it's been a lot. I say 20 years. Scratch that. 30 years. In 30 years, tell me that great Fantastic Four run that you want to talk about. Because I forget that 20 years is like
Vampires,
2000.
too.
Yeah.
But this is where I'm confused. Like, are those kid vampires? Are they like ever going to grow up? Or are they going to be kids forever? Like other vampires? Like, is this, Anne Rice? Or is that what we're doing?
Well, here's the other thing too. When they moved with the aunt and the uncle, they weren't getting poop blood bricks anymore. So like, what are they eating now?
Well, the veggie blood bricks that
the veggie blood bricks
Mr. Fantastic invented. Oh yeah,
he made out of recycled whatever.
He made an impossible blood bag, is what he did. It's like
supposedly
a real thing.
Is there any soy in that bag?
I don't know. It was all vegetable.
Made out of pure manure.
This
was like this book. Thumbs down.
This was not good. It was just not good.
No.
It's just not good.
No.
Oh, that was Marvel for us.
Yeah.
I decided because I didn't know what we wanted to cover on the indie side of things. I thought about doing Pop Kill 1, but we already had the Kickstarter, so it's only really a reissue. So I said, you know what? There's a new issue of this Knights title that's out there, this thing that got adapted, apparently. Oh. I don't know what it's about. Let's give it a read. Anyone?
Yeah. What's it about?
Yeah, I still don't know what it's about.
I don't know. There's like vampires and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Vampires. It was fall. Like the color palette was very like orange and dark, and then the art was interesting looking. Like it was trying to be anime style, but it wasn't.
But it wasn't.
It's a comic book, I think.
There was pages.
It had words.
Pages, yeah. Well, some there was pages that you went through. There was no words for a couple pages.
Yeah, no, there was. Yeah, he's right. Yeah. And the color change. Yeah, and the
oh jeez,
like there's dottism in there or whatever. I mean,
my man's got a gold chain. Look, he's got a little bit of that sternum bush kind of showing there. The cover.
I mean, the thing with the gun coming out of the
the holster gun
was kind of the holster gun. That was kind of cool. I don't know what it was for. I don't know the point of it, but it was cool.
I don't know what to expect of this animated series.
If it was a free comic book day, it'd be a lot better.
It was issue 13 though. Like we are a dozen issues out, so to be fair,
fair enough.
We didn't know what the hell.
That is 100% fair.
Nice. This was a great suggestion for us to
read. They had a whole year already.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Pete. Thanks for putting this one on there. I would have read the precog, and
I'm not even going to put thumbs on this thing. Just to be fair, we just didn't know exactly what we were in for.
All right. I mean,
let's just go.
I mean,
that's it. We're not even going to thumb up and thumb down.
I don't think it's fair. Yeah,
it's not fair. Like I feel like my
ignorance. Nine Lives of Salem.
You know what this is like? I went and grabbed a mini rice cake. And I thought it was a white cheddar one. It turned out it was dill pickle.
Oh.
Right. But that's what I'm saying.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's what this book is. Not saying it was bad. Not saying it was great. It was a rice cake.
Like a
dill pickle rice cake. Yeah. Okay. All right.
I'm saying it was good.
What it was. All right. All right. Go ahead.
It was a surprise. And then I read Flash because you know what? I put this on my Wednesday watch list for my taste test to say, you know what? Flash. I haven't read Flash in a while.
Yeah, that's always this and Nightwing are this and Nightwing obviously have been like the long-standing two best series for the last 10 years. Nightwing and Flash have been just good, solid go-tos.
Maybe. Really but
go ahead.
Did you read this one?
Yeah.
I mean, I knew partway going as like I know Warlord's been involved. Like I knew some weird stuff was involved, but in reading this, I had no idea where we were. I'm like, what? Who?
Not everybody buys subs left over. I heard what. Yeah. All right. Dude, I'll tell you this. There was very good chunks of this. But it was so randomized by them trying to do too much that I think now Green Lantern is going to be for the next period of time, the book to read during this out, right? I really think that the Green Lantern
I regret
books,
not putting Green Arrow in here.
the Green Lantern.
Green Arrow's been good too.
No, I'm not talking Lantern.
Oh, I haven't read Green Arrow, but I think we're starting to see.
Not bad lately.
Okay, I think we're starting to see the merger here, where Flash is starting to fall off with its quality, and this is like just a regular DC thing. It is what it is.
Well, it's also, I mean, we're in Spurrier's run now, which this isn't. I mean, Williamson was writing it for a while there, right? I mean, this is going a different route, and
I got it, dude. I mean, I'm just telling you, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm just saying, like, if you're not a diehard, we pick up every DC thing. I think the standard for the last couple.
I'm not on board for more.
Yeah, but I'm done with this. Flash is going to have to take a break for a while. They're going to have to readjust this. So maybe the next time they get a new person on it, good. Maybe it does have. It has very small potential to it, but it was all over.
Yeah, you did mention there were good bits, but then there were other bits. I'm like, what? Wait, we just did that.
It was very schizophrenic. I mean, it was just I don't have a better word for that right now, but like it just seemed very like
it was very disjointed. It didn't flow.
Very good disjointed. Yeah.
Like naturally,
they threw a lot of shit up against the wall. A lot of it fell to the ground.
I was just jarring like changes. Wait, what? It's like, why is he acting like he's drunk all of a sudden? They're like, don't let him run away. I'm like, how are you gonna make him not run away? How are you gonna keep him from running away?
Well, like I said, maybe we do Arrow next time, but from now on, I think on these weeks, it's gonna be Green Lantern. Go back to Green Lantern.
We'll see.
Green Lantern's good, and because I read that this week, it was good.
The other stuff.
Yeah. Superman's been really good.
No, it hasn't. Shut up.
We could have Superman.
Doomsday stuff, yes.
No,
yes.
No.
I don't know. I haven't been reading it.
Oh
so I don't
my
know.
god! Oh my, that's not what I want.
Oh, Absolute Flash. I don't want that either. Well, before I put the final marker, Bruce, did you read this regular Flash yet, or no?
No, I haven't read a Flash since probably like 7, 8. I'm behind.
I did not.
Save your time.
All right. Yeah, save
your time. And with that,
that's a dog cover.
Those were our new books, but we do have a couple of classics that we do want to cover. So we'll go back to some older stuff and run the thing. All right, some retro books.
Retro review.
We're going to stick with DC for a second here and go with Marco's suggestion of first Damian Wayne, because it wasn't in the news, but there were some Teen Titans rumors.
It's good. Obviously, a lot of times
later.
Yeah. Obviously, if you're fans of the show, we do Under the Radar. The big thing here we'll talk about in UDR is what is a first appearance. I will tell you this. I think I'm hard.
Consider this.
Oh, pause. I was about to say I think I'm hard on Batman. Pause. I'm not gonna say that.
But anyway,
I think I give Batman.
You didn't say 4.
I think I give Batman a rough time sometimes because there's points in Batman's history where you get small runs like this. And you're like, wow, Batman can actually be good instead of the same idiot that they have all the time.
Oh, written by that Joe Schmo villain, Grant Morrison,
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I can't help who writes it. I'm just letting you know that sometimes it's a winner. And this little run here in this book reminds you of it because the art and the tone.
You should be used to that, though, because that's kind of like X-Men. There's so much of it, and every once in a while you get a good one.
You've got a point.
Did you read this book?
Well, except you got to read 17,000 titles just to get to that.
Yeah, well, you don't have to read all of them.
That's the exact same thing with Batman.
There's only 2 Batman titles.
Oh, no.
We're not getting into that. No, we are not, sir. I'm just saying that this fact is like.
Don't forget your Batgirls, your Robins, your Nightwing.
They don't count.
Signals, and don't say there's 2 Batman titles because I believe we also have Dark Patterns. I think he's also a gargoyle still going on right now.
And hold on, stop. Can we finish talking about this? And maybe it is also too that when this book came out around this time, that people were reading this, and this book was the first. Fans got to it. They knew there's a new character, and they thought the new character was going to be great. They called it. And the people who spec on books or whatever missed it. So then they pushed the next book after this as being the big book. First full. And that's like how they use it. But to be honest with you, this book is very good. It's very
in this issue. They don't show his face, do they?
They do.
Can't remember. Yeah. Do they show his face?
They do in one panel. One panel, you see his face lit up, but not.
Well, he says he's the kid's son, Dad. Okay, we'll go over it later. We'll go over that later. What I'm just saying is, this is a really good book.
Go over it now
because I have all the proof later.
Okay. It's proof.
What the thing about this book is, though, it was written so well. Fans really loved this, and this was one where like people would tell you in the comic book store, "Oh, dude, it's so cool. You have to read it," and they'd open it up right there. Hello, Mama Bear. I give it a thumbs up. I forgot how good this was because we've got so much Damian stuff now. I think going back to the beginning, you have to set yourself in that mindset of how he came in. And it's just, I think they did such a good job on how he came in. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah. I'm not going to disagree with you. You had an interesting Gordon Joker story to start the book. You got a little Man-Bat action mixed in there with Dr. Kurt Langstrom. I'm never going to say no to League of Assassins or League of Shadows, whatever the fuck we're going to call them. So, yeah, I'm on board. Yeah, I like this. This is a good run.
I'm going to give this a crooked thumbs down. Because it didn't meet. I'm just kidding.
What is wrong with you? Dub, did you read it this week or not?
I did read it. I've read this before, but I read it again this week, and
just to make sure it holds up.
It definitely holds up still. I like the art too. Kubert did this, and there was a lot of like you got Gotham in this too. Like lots of shots of the city. There was like this, like you always have Bruce Wayne going to some charity function. And you got like that in there, but it was done well. Like there was a lot of people in there's like one scene where it's like you see all the art in the wall, it's like pop art, and then you get like there's like 100 people in that panel. Like it's like there's so much going on. It's like it was just good. The story was great, and then the art. I like the art as well. Like a lot of detailed panels, a lot of detailed.
I went back not too long ago and read Court of Owls again. I don't think I still like the story, right? But I'm not sure the all-around package holds up. I mean, historically, it holds up fine. But, like, all around, I don't think it holds up as well as this. Like, this is still... If you put this book out today, I mean, it'd sell out in a second.
Well, like, it also depends on where are you cutting off your Court of the Owls, too. Like, you talking about, like, the first 6 issues, first 12... You know what I mean? Like, how long of a run are you giving them? For Court of Owls, because
well, I mean, I'm just saying, even from the beginning, even if you did first one verse 1, like this is a one starting point where it's like everything here hits home run. Like you said, you had the Joker, the art's crazy, and then the end, spoiler alert, where Damian's like, "That's my dad," and he's pointing to the screen, and then stuff like that. Like it's just really good. Yeah, dad. Really good, really good. So awesome.
Just take this shit.
Take it.
Take it. All right. And the other throwback option for the week was a facsimile that was released to get us all excited for next week. Born Again, and that is Daredevil #1. I realized I forgot to, remind you all that we were going to do this. So I don't know if everybody got to this.
As you may know, I own this book still, in a graded version of this book, just because, well, one, I own all the yellow suits. I have multiples of the yellow suits. But the one that I own that I keep graded is the one that they gave a blue label, and it says like reinforced by secondary staples, tape marks up and down to hold the pages, something to that effect. I will tell you that on that one, the curtain matches the drapes or whatever you want to put it, because the inside of this book is really corny. Just like the outside. Like it's not, I don't think this does hold up as well. Like it's some of the art inside it's rushed, I guess is the way to put it.
That's fair.
I mean, it's rushed and the story's fine, but I think it plays more towards a daytime soap opera than it does like an action street level comic book.
Much like many classic books of the time, like there's a lot in this. They were released this thing today. This is a 5-issue mini in this one book. You know what I mean? Like they get through a lot of content, and they do it very quickly.
Yes,
to the point where it's just kind of like that's where you get the soap opera kind of vibe.
Yeah,
because you're filling in the gaps in your own mind.
Yeah,
by going with some cliched ideas. And
agreed. But Crooked, I mean, it's a classic, I guess. But this, like I said, that last book does hold up. This book, I don't
like. You gotta see. Like, if you haven't read this before, like, you might honestly be surprised at actually how little they show. Like, we get to the point where when Matt Murdock, the little Matt, saves the blind guy and gets his powers, like, you don't see shit.
Yeah, Barlord. What I'm telling you is, I'm not sure that's the truth on this book. I'm not sure what that is the truth.
Yeah, because I think we've heard this story and origin retold so many times. Even with like Daredevil Father and Man Without Fear, that kind of stuff, like Man Without Fear. You've heard it fleshed out in this story retold, that you're adding those extra tidbits to this story, which is very surface level of just I'm A to B, just keep it
overview moving. Fucking all right, I'm giving it a crooked thumbs up.
I would normally I don't agree with that guy up there, but he's got a point. There is a lot left to be desired in how they told this story.
Yeah, I was surprised.
Ran through some shit. By the way, he's got powers now because he saved a blind guy. And then we'll get to this with Karen and Foggy, and then we'll get to this.
Oh, the Foggy stuff. Holy shit.
And
by the way, Foggy's
you guys might think you remember
Froggy. Is Froggy 90 in this? Like his froze, like I don't know, man.
Yeah,
they definitely. Foggy. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, and the Fixer. Don't forget, it's the Fixer. It's not Kingpin.
Fixer.
It's the Fixer.
The Fixer. All right, next
it's
up.
Still a classic, though.
Yeah, you gotta take it. Did you read it?
Don't get me wrong. I love it.
No, I didn't read it this week, but I've read it before, and
I mean, it gets
a thumbs up for the Kirby art. It gets a thumbs down for the script.
Maybe not on the inside though.
I'm telling you, got to look at it again. I give Marco a hard time, but there is some bits in here. You look at it again.
It's been a while.
Man, this is not the best storytelling.
This
really went through this like fast.
Yeah. This is like, hey, we need a book out this week. Get it out. Get it done. Get it done. No, it is. I mean, it is. Unfortunately, I don't know.
But this is also why I think Daredevil's got a lot of shit over the years too, for just being like knockoff Marvel dude and
yeah. All right, fair enough. What else we got, Pete?
Well, that's it for our retro reviews. So we're going to get to our other media, and I decided to make this.
That's new. That's nice.
That's new. I know. I just made it.
No,
I was telling Bruce, I was like, I just like messing around with this and just making stuff. Yeah. But we will start off first with what was new to Paramount Plus this past week.
What was it?
And I didn't go to the theater to see it. Marco went to the theater to see this already, but I got to see it. Well, I got to fall asleep to watching this on Sunday morning, and then I rewatched it later. Sonic 3. I told my son he had to wait for me to watch this, and I fell asleep on him, but I watched it later.
I thought it was good. Like I said, there's people that actually cried in the movie theater to this. Adults, I don't think it's worth it, but I thought it was good.
I don't know about crying, but it is what it is. It's fun. It's Sonic.
The end is great.
You got Donut Lord. You got Marston wearing a homemade sweater, and I don't know.
The after credit scenes are dope.
It's almost like two actors playing the same role. Like there's a lot of. I don't know. It's fun.
I'm down. I like it. Thumbs up.
I agree.
Still. Dub?
I haven't seen it.
Give it a watch.
It sucks that I haven't seen any of these Sonic movies.
Watch them all. Watch it. Just
Barlord.
Just binge them all together. It's like you put all three together. It's like 4 hours.
A lot of hours, but this is good. I like this one.
That's it. All right. That was Paramount Plus, and that's also a new category. I'm making every streaming service is getting their own goddamn deck now because now we're gonna go what's new over at Netflix. And what's new at Netflix? I was all set. Sunday night. I was all ready. I was like, I gotta go to work on Monday. I'm gonna go in the back. I'm gonna go watch this, and I'll be good. The only fine, this shit didn't come out till Tuesday. So I had to wait to watch Venom 3, The Last Dance.
No.
What?
Oh shit!
The Venom horse.
It wasn't even about the horse.
Yeah, the horse doesn't matter.
And it's also like, this is the weird thing. Like Marco, to his credit, he's kind of summed it up with Morbius. Like, these are what they are. Like, this is straight up. Like, I swear to God, if this came out in the 90s, this would have been a hit. Like, this was like straight up 90s level act. This was like Face Off, just like the dumb shit that we got in the 90s. It didn't make a lot of sense. The comedy was awful. The jokes weren't good because the jokes in this were shit.
That's the one thing I was saying. I'll get back to that. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, like, the jokes that they were supposed to be jokey. I'm like, oh my God, this is supposed to be the humor. These two interplaying with themselves. This is some rough stuff. But you put the rest of it together, it still was an entertaining movie altogether. Like, I still watched the whole thing. It wasn't great.
Yeah, I mean, it was
it's crooked. It's crooked up. I mean, if you like Venom, you're gonna watch it. If you like the first two, you're gonna watch
this. This is the problem that I have with it. They got away with this dry comedy thing that worked in the first one. They pushed it to the level in the second one, it started to fall apart. The third one, they were like a little kid that tells one knock-knock joke and then tells you the same damn knock-knock joke 15 times, but it gets worse and worse as they're telling you the joke. That's what Venom's comedy was, which is unfortunate. The horse shit, whatever. I did like the family. That was kind of fun. Like the Area 56 stuff. The fight scenes weren't bad. I still don't understand why the one army guy was shooting people with cannons. That didn't make sense. The Null part didn't really. Huh?
Chewie tail Ejiofor?
Yeah. But once again,
Mordo was shooting everybody with rockets.
But once again, I watched the movie all in one sitting. I mean, I was doing some work and shit, but like I watched it all in one sitting. Yeah, and it was.
I mean, the other symbiotes were fun. Like, just throwing them in there, even though it was kind of weird that it just started throwing them out there like that.
Well, 2 or 3 of them looked the same for a minute. I was like, wait, what? I was like, yeah.
Well, no, I just mean the whole point. Like, they built it up in all these other movies. Well, they go to find a batch. Otherwise, they just kill whoever. Like, they seem to be working fine all of a sudden. Like, it didn't matter.
Yeah, I mean, like, once again, I got a thumbs. I mean, for what it is, it should have been a Netflix streaming movie. Look, DC just said that they're going to come out with 2 streaming movies a year. You better get ready for your expectations to be this. And there's nothing wrong with it. Well, now, would I pay $20 to watch it in the theater? No. Would I pay $15? No. If I didn't have Netflix, would I buy Netflix for $16.50 a month just to watch this? No. But top 5 things that came out on streaming this week.
Yeah, folks. Yeah, there's a reason why we reviewed this once it was free or part of our paid memberships that we're paying for anyway. Because I wasn't going to the theater for this.
Not JJ, yes.
That is immeasurable. Immeasurable.
For me, it is. Hey, JJ, maybe not for you, but for me, it is.
We got another movie in here, which is actually a good movie that I had to take 2 sittings because I fell asleep.
I think I know what it is. I did too.
Dude, I'm like my dad. All of a sudden, I've quickly just become my dad. I'm falling asleep in the middle of watching a movie at home on the couch or wherever the hell I am. I'm just, I'm out. Like, I can't stay away from movies.
Mama, I hear you, sister. But here's the problem. Like, the dry humor, and even with what's his name doing it, which I like when he does it, it just felt off when Tom Hardy was doing it in certain parts because they were doing it too much.
Yeah, some of it was
just doing it too much, like literally too many times.
Flying superhero, we're flying now. Like,
yeah, but it was like too many times. Like, I think if they cut it down to like 2/3 of it, they would have been fine.
There's some good jokes. Don't get me wrong. There's some good jokes in there. There's some stuff that I did. It's okay. That's kind of funny.
Yeah, but fair. But the action scenes and stuff were solid. Like, you can say what you want, but the action scenes were all right. You know, like And by the way, the symbiotes, when they used them and how they got their powers from, was pretty flawless. I mean, what do you want?
Yeah, the xenophages or whatever with their wood chipper eating people and shit.
I'll be honest with you, JJ. I've always been like this. I'll usually turn something on, and typically while I'm working or doing something else, catches my drift. I watch the whole thing. If not, I leave it for later, brother.
Anyone else get in on Venom 3 this past
Yeah,
week?
I saw it. I give it a thumbs up. I really enjoyed it.
Full
Thumbs
Loved
up.
it,
I really enjoyed it.
Go ahead, tell us how much.
I love the family. That was hilarious for me. It was a little wonky with the CGI, with the dancing and in Vegas. I was like, what's going on here? But I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was cringy, dude.
Yeah, do we really need to have that dude pissing on his sandal?
Yeah, the peeing thing was stupid.
like that wasn't needed. And the guys with the dogs, the whole thing there, and just trying to teach them a lesson. Then he just bit all their heads off. Anyway, wasn't teaching them a lesson. He fucking murdered them all. So.
Yeah, I mean, I think the dog scene was all right because there's another fight scene. Like I said, the action scenes were all right. But I mean, this is an action flick, dude. Once again, I don't go to movie theaters to watch action flicks. I don't. Right. I watch them at home.
Okay, well, we got one more thing for Netflix. I did not watch this, so I'm going to take a quick pause while Marco tells us what he thought of this bit on Netflix, which is Bobby D in 0 Day.
Dude, if you guys aren't watching this, haven't watched this yet, watch it. Like, it's so good. And this is like if your girlfriend, your other girlfriend, your boyfriend, your wife, your husband, whatever you want to have, whatever you got, you can sit down and watch this and it'll be okay. Especially, I mean, the first one starts it off and you're like, oh crap. Like, cause it's cliffhanger after cliffhanger. It's like a mystery and it's like I mean, this is what I'm gonna tell you. If you're Snowflake, this ain't for you. Like, if you're going to find something wrong with it, it's just not going to be you, okay? But, like, for every normal person that just wants to watch a mystery thriller, like, if you like those crime dramas, watch this. If you like the, like, political thrillers, like Wag Dog, watch this. If you like De Niro, watch this. Like, it's that good. There's actually some things that, it's very rare where there's a plot twist coming, and you're like, holy shit, that was good. That was done exceptionally well. But at the end of every episode, I was like, holy shit, this is done exceptionally well. And yeah, man, watch it. You should have watched it. Pete, the problem is you got to watch the first episode and then you're going to be like, shit, and you're going to stay up too late because you're going to be dead in 3. And then you're like, oh, I can't stop now. And this is one of those ones that you'll start watching throughout the night and all the way to the morning. Like,
it's a full season.
Yeah, it's a full season. Yeah, well, I think it's a one and done. I don't think there's a season 2. I'll put it that way. Like, it's that good.
How many episodes are there?
I don't know because I am a little tired today because I finished watching this at like 4 a.m.
I said probably like half a dozen, probably 6.
Yeah, 6.
6 probably.
Yeah, I think I watched it in 3 and 3. So,
so I
really
can tell
good.
the wife that you told her that she should watch this.
Yeah, she did. So then when I was on Sunday, she watched episode 3 without me. So then I put back on 3 and then I just finished.
No, I said, should I tell my wife that she should watch this?
Yeah, she should. She'll like it, I think. I mean, like, there's no killer clowns and shit in it. But like,
I think that's okay.
Are they from outer
not really
space?
into killer clowns, but
or like whatever.
Well,
I mean,
tomatoes,
she's into
outer space.
But I think she's gonna like it. It's really good. I mean,
the killer tomato.
It's cool. Like, I mean, I can understand, and I'm not saying to one any political party. I'm telling you that if you both sides can find problems with this, so just set that aside. If that's something that's going to trigger you, don't watch this because you're going to get triggered. I'm going to tell you that. But if you could just take it for the entertainment value it is, and it really is a mystery drama, like it's good. I mean, like 12 Monkeys, but not like the futuristic crap. You know what I mean? So no killer clown for space. No. I'd be surprised if you don't enjoy this. I think it would be tough. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you want to find a problem with it, you're going to be able to find a problem with it. But if you take it as just a mystery thriller that has political undertones to it, you're going to enjoy it. Like you're just gonna enjoy it. So
I'll see if I can give this a shot. But before we get there, we got to go over to Peacock because Peacock had a movie. Figured I had to get this one in before Oscars on Sunday.
Ooh.
Just in case.
I want to hear what you say about this one because this is the one I paused too.
Nosferatu.
I paused it twice.
Pause it. I didn't pause it. I started watching it last night, and I did fall asleep.
That's what I mean. I paused it. Like I stopped watching.
I mean, it was bedtime.
Yeah.
I already drank some extra sleepy time tea, so and lights were off, and it just got after an hour. So I got through the first hour, and I was.
I think I got through 35 minutes the first time.
Yeah, and then I got home from work, and I was able to finish it again. And to be fair, I did doze a second time, even this afternoon when I was finishing up, just for 10 minutes. And then I woke up, rewound it, caught back up.
What's the service? What service was this on? I can't remember what was on. Max?
Peacock. This is Peacock.
Oh, Peacock, yeah.
This is a Peacock one. But I'll tell you, I do not remember the original I saw the original Nosferatu. I was a film geek. I got a film minor in school. I watched the Battleship Potemkin and all kinds of
yeah. Nobody cares.
Point being, I watched the original. I don't remember it all that well. I watched Shadow of the Vampire 2 with Willem Dafoe playing Orlok, but being a real vampire while they were making a movie of it being of this movie.
I'm sorry, what you say?
Point being, I didn't remember all the beats and notes of this exactly, but I don't.
Who cares?
Okay.
I'm in the middle of fucking talking.
Well, nobody cares about your background history.
Well, I'm in the middle of talking. How about you just let me finish what I'm saying before interrupting me with clips? That'd be helpful. Point being, I don't remember it being as sexualized as it was in this movie.
What sex? Get in.
I'm just saying, every time he was feeding, he was dry humping whoever's leg he was on.
Yeah, I mean, like, visually, how they outlaid this movie's boring as fuck. But, like, visually, how they outlaid it, it's boring as fuck. It's monotone. It's boring as fuck. It's boring.
Were
the colors good? Sure.
I still gave it. I was weirded out by the.
Wait, now I'm talking. Did it look good?
I didn't put my note. I didn't put my ranking down, so it wasn't quite done yet.
Oh shit! I didn't know we had 3 more hours for you to rank a fucking boring ass movie. Please continue.
It wasn't, but there's a reason why it was nominated for a film. It was very well done. It was well acted. It was well scripted. It looked beautiful, the way that they kind of did callbacks to the original with the shadows and how they did Orlok and just the not showing him. It wasn't overdone. It wasn't CGI heavy. It had its moments. Yes, I did fall asleep twice, but that's more on me being old.
You are old.
And it's boring as fuck. It's boring as fuck. Let's just put that down there. Hey, this is going to win awards. Hey, this is going to win awards for every person who wasted money going to some fucking movie class in college. Like, I get that's why this is going to win something. I understand why it's going to win something.
You just
let's be honest with you. It was very beautiful looking thing. The transition through watching it. If you watched this fucking movie in mute or you watched it with the fucking volume on, same effect, bro. After that, boring as fuck. I think I was picking ball hair just to keep myself awake while watching this movie. Just to let you know. There you go. Thank you very much. Thumbs down. Don't waste your time with this dog shit. And anybody who says otherwise, like, I got it. We're going to have to hear how you fucking went to summer camp and was in a fucking film fucking class at one point. I get that. I understand it. That's great. I love independent movies. I just understand, like, the poetic putting together of nobody gives a shit. The shit was boring. Or you're a perv. You might be a perv. That's fine, too. If you like this movie because you're boring as fuck, or you're a perv, I'm okay with that. But let's call it what it is. This ain't some shit you're gonna be going, damn, I got a natural born Goldberg killer. Is the world's greatest wrestler. I got over here. Hold on. I got the usual suspects. I got NASA. Nobody gives a fuck about this movie. Nobody cares. You're not putting this thing on. You're never watching it again. I'll tell
Words.
I'm telling you, you're never watching it again. You'll watch it once. Once is enough. That's it. You don't need to watch this more than once. Shit, you don't even have to watch this whole thing. Just take it, put it at 3 times speed, pause it every 5 minutes. There you go. After 5 minutes, so that's like 20 minutes of the movie. Then pause it. Oh, beautiful. My eyes see some beautiful things. Nice. Then speed back up. Same shit. You could fucking take this movie and put it in no order, cut it in any part, put it back and forth. It'd be the same ass movie. That's all I'm saying. Don't tell me great writing. There ain't no great writing in this. Oh, I took a filmology class. Film these nuts. This thing sucked.
You're just mad because
I got some coke and hookers. Yeah, I wish I had some coke and hookers. At least it would have been more entertaining than this fucking dog shit. Stop it. Stop it. Like if I'm in a lightsaber battle in high school, I'm not. Yeah, I might get a boner. Yeah, I might get a boner too. That's what I'm saying. You might get one on this. I'm just telling you. If that's what you're watching this for, fine. But let's admit that you just want to get a boner because you hope some fucking vampire dry humps your fucking butt. Like, okay, I don't care. We're good. But like, let's stop acting like this is some fucking brilliant masterpiece that was made with brilliant, as a quote, great writing. Get the fuck out of here, please.
Yet I do. You endorse Morbius.
Are you done?
Yeah. Barlord said he was completely flaccid while watching this piece of shit. I mean, what do you want me to tell you?
All right, I give this a thumbs
I didn't
up.
realize that's how we were rating this on.
This is a thumbs up for me.
When did we turn into that?
Thumbs up for me. This was a peak cinema. It drew you into the atmosphere of the movie.
Shut up.
Lily Rose acted her ass off. So did Hulk. So did
your opinion's dog shit after what you're saying right now.
Experience. I saw it 3 times. So I went back. I saw it three times. I saw
you
once.
did, yeah, you did it so you could say you want for like your 2 friends. I think that's impressive. Hey, do you bring fucking guitars to fucking bonfires too, so we can hear you strum 3 fucking off chords? Also,
this movie is elevated, and
you guys do. You 2 fuckers probably own fucking guitars that you only break out during fucking bonfires. I guarantee this shit.
Besides Morbius, you got it. Got it.
No, I wasn't listening to the fucking thing you said because after you said what you said the first couple times, I ain't seen it. Hey, Pete, what type of guitar do you got?
I don't have a guitar.
Yeah, sure. I don't believe you, bro.
I don't play guitar. I don't have a guitar. I don't know how to play an instrument.
Yeah, I know. I didn't say you knew how to play it. I just asked you.
I don't pretend to play an instrument either. Point being, I'm still with Bruce. This was still a very good movie. You may not have liked it. I get it. You may have been in the back making out during Schindler's List, but that doesn't mean that it wasn't a great film.
No. Whoa, Junior. Slow down. This is no Schindler's List. They actually had writing and acting during that thing. This thing is a slow cut of fuck all. All right? That's what this is. It's a slow cut of fuck all.
Okay. Okay,
that's a film class in college. What the nomination I needed a fucking liberal arts credit. Okay,
Morbius nominations too.
No, I've told you what Morbius is. It's a shit film that, if you like C-rate films, is great. That's what it is.
This wasn't a C-rate film.
Oh yeah, this is garbage. Yeah. See,
no, that's not what he said.
Hey, you're dogging him too. You're dogging Zag. Me and Zag are on the same page on this.
No,
I mean, I don't.
Zaggy's responding to somebody in the comments section, dipshit. He's not talking about you, saying that.
No, he's saying damn 3 times because fucking Bruce said he watched this 3 times.
Yeah, 3 times.
And you said the Schindler List thing. I said Schindler List is amazing. You think Schindler List is amazing?
Yeah, but he doesn't get Seinfeld references.
It's because I never watched it. So how would I get something I never watched?
I don't do this for you.
Oh, did you just do a Seinfeld? Did you just do a Seinfeld reference? I didn't get it.
I did. Yeah, that's what the
all right. Well, yeah, I know.
Did you see this stuff?
Yeah, I don't get it. Of course, I don't get a Seinfeld reference. I don't watch Seinfeld.
See this movie.
Don't worry, you ain't missing shit. Don't tell the wife to watch this one.
I usually don't watch movies with vampires in them, and that's a general rule. The only vampire movies that my wife watches have sparkle guy in it.
Oh,
not sexy sax players. Come on,
This is no English patient.
Lost Boys, let's go.
Holy shit! This makes English patient look like a fucking action flick, bro.
No,
I'm just telling you.
God no.
Yes, it is.
Oh my God, the English Patient was. That was not.
I mean, you know what this is. This is just a movie that was made to try to get awards because they knew that people would do the artsy fartsy bullshit on it.
No,
it is definitely no Top Gun. No Top Gun.
Top Gun. But
shit, this isn't even Indiana Jones 4.
Don't bring that shit up.
You know, if you know Edgar style, if you watch The Witch, The Lighthouse, and North,
if you have to have a backstory, if you have to have a backstory explaining what the 12 things you should fucking read and watch before you watch this thing to make it look fucking
It's not
good,
what he said.
Bro,
that's not what I said.
It's not what he said at all.
I said if you familiar with Edgar's work, you know what to expect when you're going into Nosferatu.
Boring
to you, but you can go and enjoy Morbius. You can go ahead and watch Morbius again if you like.
I'd watch Morbius 4 times over this fucking thing. All right, fair enough.
Therein lies the explanation there for the people making their own person.
No, once again, Morbius is down here as far as movies go. It's not that great.
I keep bringing it up.
I don't know what.
Now you can be quiet.
You can be quiet.
No, you can be quiet because you don't watch Amazon Prime. That's why I'm telling you to be quiet.
That's why I tell you.
I don't watch this, so I don't want to hear anything.
I don't know if I bootleg stuff or not. I'm not going to let you. Hey, Dub, before you go, I need that pass. To add on. I forgot to grab it the other day.
You need what?
The pass from the show. I need the pass.
Oh, not that one.
No, not that one. No, that was for that. No, but that's why I said I'll tell you later. I just didn't want to forget about it.
Whatever you guys are talking about, we can get back to that later. Point being, new to Amazon Prime, just this past week, this last Thursday, we've got the start. We got 3 episodes of Reacher season 3. So again, Marco, I know you don't do Amazon.
Oh, I bootlegged the old Reacher stuff. I like this Reacher TV show.
Yeah, this show is awesome. Like,
yeah, it's good.
It's one of my favorite things. I mean,
I'm not saying I bootleg it, but if I did bootleg it, I bootlegged the first 2 seasons.
Well, try to bootleg the 3rd season then.
I'm not going to try to bootleg anything, but I'm willing to bet that I'm going to see
if you were to do such things, I would recommend a person to do so because these first 3 episodes were pretty good. I was mad they were done. And we got to wait till next week to get another one.
Who was the original? Was Jack Reacher originally played by the short guy?
Yeah, Cruz played him in the movies.
I actually think the TV show is better than the.
Well, because the TV show is closer to how they're written. Like he's supposed to be a big guy. But yeah, it's like I said, call me biased, whatever, but I am a fan.
No, it's good. It's really good. You know that they like. It's weird because like if you, I tried to watch the Equalizer, the TV show. Terrible.
Latifah.
Yeah,
but I haven't even brought.
It's like it looks like it's something that belongs in like 2001. Like it's bad.
I can't.
Like it looks at one point like they're going to be like that was extreme. But like a lot of these times, like the movie things you like, and I liked the little guy playing Reacher. Like I like the Reacher movies.
His Reacher movies weren't bad.
Yeah, weren't bad. But like then you're like, so once again, expectation setters, right? So my expectations for this were very low. Plus, I was not aware of this actor. And by the way, like his arm is bigger than fucking all of Tom Cruise. So like, yeah. But then I was like, oh shit, this is good. Like this is there's a scene where he walks to he goes, no, he almost pulls like a Rorschach where he's like, I'm not trapped in here with you. You're trapped in here with me situation. Dude, I mean, it's good, guys and ladies. Please try to watch it because it's good. I mean, I'm not saying pay for Amazon Prime because fuck Jeff Bezos, but see it.
Well, if you want to get your products to your house faster, you might as well. Then you get to watch.
Go to the store, right there.
So for somebody who hasn't seen any Reacher anything, so tell me like what is the first? What is it about? The first couple.
So Jack Reacher is like he's like any like special agent that's like MI6, but he doesn't want to be doing it anymore, but they come back and make him get back into life pretty much.
Baseline, he's like the knight, like Aaron. He's just like the knight who walks into town and rights wrongs.
Yeah.
But
he doesn't want to be
kind of like the A-Team.
Yeah.
Sort of.
Yeah. The A-Team without four people.
Well, I was gonna say without a team because he did.
No, he's right, but he's right. It is that. Like he was one time was like at the top of his class for doing special forces type stuff, and then he now goes. He doesn't want to be associated with that anymore, but like he keeps coming back. But not like not like a board identity type of way, more like an A-Team. You're right. He just helps people out. Yeah, kind of.
It's a good show.
It's actually kind of a lot like Enforcer or not Enforcer, Equalizer.
Equalizer,
yeah.
The movies. It is Equalizer-esque.
So Quantum Leap without time travel.
Well, yeah. Well, he doesn't pretend to be other people. He's just Reacher.
I love that. That's a good comment.
And I will say, for those of you who saw him as Hawkman or not Hawkman, just Hawk in the Titan show, he doesn't drop an F-bomb every 2 seconds just because he can. Because that was my biggest problem with him playing
Aquaman in Smallville.
He was Aquaman in Smallville.
Dude, hey, I didn't because too how he portrays the character as like monotone and like you're like he almost portrays him a little bit at parts as a meathead. He doesn't, but it comes off that way sometimes, especially when you see the previews for it. So I didn't think it was gonna connect, but then like when you actually watch the TV show, there's more depth to the character than you're naturally assuming from the previews, in my opinion. So I mean, take it for what it's worth.
Yeah, you look at him and you're gonna assume meathead, but he's
not even just that. Like the preview clips make him seem kind of like a meathead.
Yeah, I think I saw a preview.
Yeah,
clip like with a president with like glasses, and he's like, "Oh, now you owe us a pair of glasses" or something like that.
Oh well, you got it. Well, yeah.
Yes,
you watch the whole thing. The way the scene plays out, it all.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's exactly what I'm saying, Dub. And yes, Pete, that's exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah, your brain will try to fill in gaps and like, what's going on here? But yeah, if you watch the whole scene, it makes sense.
He said he thought it was good. I don't know.
I was a fan.
He's gonna be your new.
He could be absolute Batman if we just needed a beefcake, jacked up Batman.
Yeah, he could be your next Captain America too. All right, what else do we got?
I'm trying to. There we go. I'm gonna go with that. That's all we got. I've decided to end it there because I didn't go to the movie theater this past weekend, and I watched.
I have a good movie for you for next week. It's on Apple TV if you have it.
I do.
Is it new?
Gorge.
Oh, the Gorge. Yeah, somebody at work was telling me I should watch that.
Pretty good.
Gorge. It's with Furiosa, Magic from the New Mutants movie.
Right? Oh, Betty.
Anya Taylor-Joy. Anya, yeah. Anya Joy, whatever her name is.
Anya Taylor-Joy, whatever the hell her name is.
Oh, yeah, by the way, shout out, unfortunately, a young lady. What was the lady's name? You missed in news. The one young lady from Buffy the Vampire.
Oh, Michelle Trachtenberg.
A lot of people are sending me that's just why, but that's unfortunate. That is like when you die that young, a lot of times everybody's like, well, why do you say like, because they're 90. When you die when you're 90, you're expected to die. But like,
I know she just recently, within the last year, she had a kidney transplant.
Liver.
Yeah, and I think that didn't go well.
I think that's
what it was. That's the cause of it. Yeah,
probably.
Sorry, I remember watching her in The Adventures of Pete and Pete.
Really?
On Nickelodeon. She was Nona F. Mecklenburg, and her dad was played by Iggy Pop.
She was also Harriet the Spy, and yes, we know her as Buffy's little sister. But outside of that, her other notable role
sounds familiar.
Would have to be Eurotrip
and Gossip Girl.
She's really you start off with Gossip Girl stuff. I was like, I know no clue who this broad is.
Oh, Gossip Girl, yeah,
she's latest
she was
season.
In Gossip Girl. Yeah.
All right, let's get into comics though. Oh yeah, she was Eurotrip.
Do you want to get into your comic reviews? You want me to open up a pack? Well, I guess I can do that.
Comic reviews, you can do pack. All
right, I'm going to open one of these packs probably because I put it on the thing. But first, I got to run the thing. So give me a second to run the thing, and I'll get you all set up.
All right. First off, I hate that Dub compliment how much time I waste on this segment because now I waste more time on it. Look at this cool little DC Universe thing. Yeah, I know. All right, so we're gonna cover a lot of DC Universe stuff. First off, we're gonna look at the better books first. Teen Titans. I don't know if you've heard this, but guess what? We got some updates on the Teen Titans. Huh? What?
The better books first?
Yeah. Well, the not so.
Oh boy,
books.
We'll see how this goes downhill. I guess
go downhill real quick. But as you know, the new Teen Titans showed in this book. For those people who followed this book for about a decade, this was in all lists probably between the era of 2016 and 2019, one of the most underrated books, and everybody was saying it was undervalued. It then decided to spike so high that it became one of the most overrated books, in my opinion. It is now falling back to an area that is pleasurable. Why are we talking about Teen Titans?
Got that Titan show in that time frame. That's a lot of people went to it. They saw Hawk dropping F-bombs all over the dinner table.
But the news is that there's going to be a new Teen Titans a situation going on. We'll talk a little bit more about it later. This book, however, how corny the front is, if you look right there, it says free 16-page
a preview
Teen Titans special on the inside. So that will be the first appearance of Changeling, Cyborg, Kid Flash, Revan. Now they're not all joining on the team in this one because technically, because of the preview, they changed later.
Say Revan?
Say Revan.
Wait, sorry, Raven. It's funny because I did a little something else. Yeah,
she's not
wrong show.
They're gonna put Dick in there. I mean Robin in there, but Dick will be there, and Starfire, also Wonder Girl. It is DC Comics Presents Volume 1. The first part of this is a Superman Green Lantern story that's not great. However, I want to show you like the most. There's probably over the last like month or so.
Over the eye.
The most amount of copies that sold, probably a dozen or so, is 8.5 between the 129 range and the 180. All right, which is nice because that really is a downturn. We're talking about highs being around 1,000 now, which at one point it was getting well over that, unfortunately. But the average price of 9.8 is coming down to around the $900 mark, which I think is very secure. However, this 8.5 area, once again, presentation and color, page color makes a difference between if you're selling a 129 and a 180, and so does listing. You can always get a good book if you look at listings as people just being lazy as shit. It does make a difference in the price. Here you go for some of these. Okay, raws are averaging 110. Very multiple interesting.
First. Huh? I'm just saying, multiple first is always a nice little thing to have. Gives you a couple bites of that apple.
The very interesting point of this is if the low end 129 wasn't 129 and the average price of this book was closer to 165, the 110 average gamble for comic books would make this a better gamble, I would say, for the raw. However, considering we have such a stretch of different quality books in the 8.5, which is the most selling category right now, raws probably need to be put on the back burner for a little bit unless you get a steal of a deal.
Well, yeah, I mean, you're just going to spend say you buy it for 110 or pretend we don't have to pay shipping. Okay, so you got that. Now you got to go get that thing graded.
And you got to get above 8.5.
And you got to if you get an 8.5, then your top level is 180, but it's going to cost you 30. It's going to cost you shipping to get it to CGC. It's going to cost you shipping to get it back from CGC.
And then you got to press it.
Profit margin is going to disappear pretty quickly.
Well, I think people. I don't think people realize that the largest grade amount is the 8.5, right? So you got to kind of take that compared to the largest average sale, because people are seeing the fucking 9.6, 9.8 sale, thinking,
and they're hoping,
but the raw aren't selling 9.6, 9.8. They're usually like they are probably in that 7 to 8 wheel 8.5 wheelhouse. That's where it is. Just to be honest, what's selling. So just to give you some food for thought. Speaking of food for thought, now we get the first number one Team Titans, the full team. They say it's officially some people's team member in here. Call it whatever you want. It is a collector's item. You want to know why it's a collector's item, Dub?
Oh, I know why.
Why?
It's so right on there. First issue collector's item.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they just made it easy for you.
No, average selling for this is about $50. However, high grade's hard to get raw, and the 9.8 sold for $300. So there you go. I mean, like this might be one where you do take a little bit of higher gamble. Now 9.6 doesn't sell for that much, but you know, if you're gonna take a book, take a book.
Well, it's not
Then
the
we
first.
we go way back to the original Teen Titans. This is a great book. I love this book because low grade is better than no grade. And I do think the 3.0 to the 4.0 is still a key.
You're just a really big fan of a guy dressing like Napoleon inside a tornado. That's
Tornado
all.
guy. What was his name?
Oh, such a bad cover.
It's his first appearance. Is it Tornado Man? I can't remember what his name is. Timmy the Tornado guy? Tornado-thon? Whatever his name is.
It looks like the Teen Titans are making their way back from a frat party. Like, oh, Jesus.
I also think Flash here, though. Yeah.
These two can't hold their liquor.
Brave and the Bold 54. I love this book. I love buying and selling this book. I love buying, grading, and selling this book. Now, I'm telling you that raw averages are 200. This is why I'm telling you this. That actually is a good gamble because the 4.0 sells for 225 to 285, but the raw average is usually above. Like the grade for the raw average is usually above that. So if your low end is 400, it's something to take, or 4.0, it's something that's okay to take a gamble on. Worst case scenario, you're going to break even on this book. Best case scenario, you're going to add another $100 or $200 on it. Multiple times I've done it. You can get water stage, you can get tears in it, you can get all types of stuff. Just remember, if you're buying these books, yes, it's very forgiving. And remember, if you're buying these books, presentability is key. Suppleness of page. I don't know why I have to say that word, but I have to supplement pages. And
dry hump it later. You want it to be nice.
You guys watch too much the vampire movie too many times.
Nosferatu this book later.
Nosferatu, yeah, there you go. Excuse me. All right, next up, we got what I like to call the trifecta of a Trigon. Why are we talking about Trigon? Because I already mispronounced her name and called her Revan instead of Raven. But Raven has a dad, and anything on the Gun universe. For those that watch Teen Titan Go, anything other Gun universe, you know he's going to probably try to create some humor. And what was one of the funnier characters in the Teen Titan Go things as far as bad guy stuff? I always thought that Trigon was really funny. I don't know if you guys think about that, but I always did.
Teen Titans Go, but he wasn't that funny on the Titans show.
Yeah. No, in Teen Titans Go. Either way, as a character that shows up, once again, as Pete mentioned, also in the Teen Titans show. Here, this is the problem. First naming appearance, cameo, whatever you want to call it, in number 3. Second one is first cameo. Third book is first full cameo appearance. Because why is his first appearance Dub?
Well, it's on the book, but isn't that his third appearance?
It technically, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. There's this internal debate of what it actually is, but he's on the cover and he's like in this background little, like, I didn't point it out this time, but if you look behind Beast Boy in the little concave, he's on the cover and it's got his name on it. So I guess that's his first appearance. I don't know. I'm telling you to buy all 3 if you can. You can also sell as a trifecta pretty well.
Well, earlier, wait, go back. Oh no, you can leave that there. Go ahead. You're fine with that one because this is the cover I want to talk to you about. Okay. Earlier in the show, you had said that Magic had gotten it in the keister there. Where would you say Starfire is getting it in this image?
Tramp stamp. She got in the tramp stamp.
Okay.
Yeah, 100%.
Disavow.
What?
Disavow.
Once again, raw book averaging $12 or $2. This is the key in this book. If you buy it between $12 and $14, make sure that copy is a high-end copy of it. If not, $2. If you want to sell in sets, just buy the $2 copies, put them together. If you want to read it, buy the $2 copy, put them together. Nothing wrong with that. If you want a higher grade of this, make sure you get 12. Doesn't matter because 9.6s are only going for $60. 9.8s probably aren't going for much more. Okay. Teen Titans number 3. Now, Teen Titans number 4. Technically, this is first mention and shadow.
So if I want a high grade, pay $12. That's what you said?
It's average $12. Yeah.
That's kind of where the high grades are going.
Yeah. It's literally everything sells for about average of $12 or average of $2. There's no in between. It's like you pay $3, $2, $1.99, or you pay $11, $12, $13. That's it. That's the 2 portions. You're not getting a $6 book here. You're getting a $12 book. You're getting a
$2 book.
So I'm not going to get this for $6 no matter what.
Nope.
No, it's just like it's like
not going to happen.
Dude, there's like 20 books. They sell between $10, $14. Another 10 books. They sell between $1 and $3. That's it. Like, if you gotta get a 6, yeah, there's probably one. But out of the 45 copies, Half of them are going to be $12. Half of them are going to be $2.
Yeah, but God, you got to think that $6 one's probably going to be closer to your $2 grouping than it is going to be the $12 grouping.
Just an overpriced $2 book.
That's fair.
Yep,
that's fair.
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Got it.
Yeah, I might say newsstand on it. All right. Now this is first cameo because that was first mention / appearance, not a cameo.
I thought CGC considers this the first appearance.
No, some people do. But then some people consider the next first appearance. Raws are going for $5 an average. Or if you put the word cameo in the listing, $15. Just to let you know. 9/8's 150. This is for number 4. I really like this book too. The cover's sweet. And then we get this one where they're biting what's his name on the forehead. And you see him in the background there once again, right above the tail, right underneath Starfire.
Why is Robin frolicking in the top?
Raw's high selling for $15, low selling for $5. It is the trifecta. They a lot of people will list this as first full appearance. You know what that means. That he's already appeared. But
it means second appearance.
That's what people want to call it. Bruce, how don't you know this? I thought you were a DC head.
What are you talking about? Number 4 has always been considered the first appearance of Trigon.
No, it's not. We've covered this.
I've always thought that.
Just because you think it is, it's not.
Well, until people started getting into semantics.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying. I know CGC notates it as the first full appearance.
No, first full appearance. They don't. They do it on the third book. I saw the label on it.
No, number 4 is the one that says it on there.
On what?
I'm looking at one right now.
Go look at the 9/8 for. Go try to pull back and find the.
They say it on both. People push.
Yeah, they say it on both. People could just write it whatever they want.
Gotcha.
That's why you're getting the average prices are the same as the high. If you notice, the prices on both books, 4 and 5, are the same. All right, now we got first Damien. Since we get into the what's a first appearance and what's not, shit, here we go. 655, 656. Oh, fuck my life. I don't know, guys. That's him pointing at Bruce Wayne. That's his face. That's him saying, "That's my dad." That's him again saying, "I'm related to this dude." There he is again. There he is. And there he is on a full page on the end.
Your white arrows are getting lost in the comic.
I know, dude.
You should probably pick a different color.
I will just say, I had asked somebody about this. I said, why are they not calling this? And they said a certain app says that there's a misconception that he only shows up on the last page. Well, I don't know.
Him and the other panels.
I don't know how you count, but where I went to school, you count 1, you count 2, you count 3, you count 4, and a hand could probably give you a 5. That's how I count it.
But also there was a speaking. There was
there's definitely speaking. Oh, it's a whole interaction and back and forth. Yeah. But whatever. I mean, take it for what it is. So the people that believe, once again, you have to remember the timeline because I don't think that app person was around during the timeline. The fans considered this the first appearance. But the people who missed this consider the next book the first appearance.
Well, I don't think we need to worry about them because I think DC was aware of what they were doing because they gave this book a 1 in 10 incentive.
Yeah.
Where they did not do that for the next.
That's what the Brow book is right there. So here we go. Let's go through it. 650, 9/8 selling on average for 165. Average raw, low 35, 55 for the high. Like the highs were like 55. There's multiple highs at 55. It really brought up kind of like there's a couple of books that were really priced low there, but you could tell they were damaged. So I just want to give you that there were a bunch of highs at 55, which dragged those 2 low books up there. Next up, the 1 in 10. 9/8s are going for 275. Raws, highs of 125 with lows of 52, man. Like you get this book, you are still lucky, but good luck because everybody loves this book.
This book used to be so much more expensive.
It was, yeah, agreed.
For a stretch there, this was way higher.
But this is, I think that too, the debate after that watered it down with 565.
Well, also, I just don't like that 1 in 10. Like I'm looking at it. I don't even know what the hell I'm looking at. I just see feet and a cape. Yeah. Like I don't see where's his head. I don't even see Batman's face.
It kind of sucks. I'll give you that.
Not a good cover.
Yeah, it is. Speaking of not great covers, 656 when he's
fighting man bats.
When he's dry humping a bat. 9/8 or 120. Yeah, he's got it right in the face. He's like, blah.
Yeah.
Well, 9/8 or 125 average. Raw's $35.
Call of Duty teabagging him right there.
I mean, the market should speak, and this book should be worth less than this. And it looks like it is tracking on a lower trajectory than it has in the past, percentage-wise compared to this book. So I think there is a winner. I think there's always been a winner. But do with it what you may. Okay?
I remember when that was
now. What? Now we've talked
but
about.
I do want to make a little note, add a little something to your slides.
Now, as you may know,
if you
I was
don't
talking about Damien, and do you know why I'm talking about Damien? Because if you haven't been watching Kingdom of Nerds is the guy that thinks that Damien is going to be what, Bruce?
I think he's going to be the leader of the Teen Titans in the movie. It makes sense.
That's why we just covered Batman. Look at that.
But let me add this. For 655 and 656, those they do have later newsstands on those books. So you see a newsstand out there. Those are really hard to find.
You had a
2006 newsstand.
It wasn't until 8 that the big things started closing down, though, and it wasn't until 16 where they stopped the thing. So
DC
yeah, you're right. There's less of them.
Still,
DC stopped
like 7-Eleven.
Marvel stopped in
Yeah. Somebody wastes a lot of money on the nice boxes there. Very good. Okay. Next up, speaking of things that he likes, he also likes Crush, which is a character I think we've been trying to wait for a long time. Lobo's daughter getting in there. We kind of mentioned she's going to be on one of the teams. He actually has stated before that
soda and everything.
Our buddy here, Brucey, has also got a secondary theory that the Teen Titans team might not be the team we think of. It might actually have some of these characters in it. So here we go. Teen Titans Volume 6, number 20, September 2028. You get 3 different covers. You get the A cover. The B cover, for some reason, people call it the Crush cover, which would be the cover on the right, which she's on both covers. And it actually has her name on the first cover. So I don't know why you called it the B cover, the Crush cover, but whatever.
Because she's featured a tiny bit more prominently.
She has a car above her head and her name next to her.
Well, she's bigger. She's the same size. Whereas the cover A, you've got fucking early 90s style rap Damien just chilling up front, taking up like 75% of the cover.
Okay, whatever you say. And then there's the
little B-boy. Yeah.
This book is still relatively cheap, but there's still a lot out of there. People grabbed it first up because this was everybody saw this book coming. This was really hyped on all the chat boards and all the YouTuber channels back in 2018. Raw averages, actually during a slow time in comics, to be honest with you, raw averages were $8, 9/8 $54, 9/6 is selling for $79. This is what we call lazy listing. If you take a 9/8 and you just throw it down on the ground, take a picture and say Teen Titans first appearances, DC first appearances, you might sell your 9/8 for $54. And then 2 days later, somebody might list it properly and have a 9/6 and sell it for $79. There you go. Lesson of the day, folks. Okay.
Didn't she show up in the special before this?
I guess. Raws for the B cover
full.
Or the Crush cover as it's labeled, $20 for high. If you label it the Crush cover, for some reason you can sell it for $20. If you don't, you can sell it for $4. So good luck with that. Just buy it for $4, relist it as the Crush cover, make yourself $16. 9/8 sell it for $72. All right. And then one more part we're going to talk about Starfire. And the only reason I'm doing this is because Bruce said we needed to do Starfire. So we're going to do Starfire. All right. Starfire. Here we go. You got 3 books in Starfire that Bruce wants us to highlight. Amethyst, the Princess of Gemworld, the Crush 1 and 10, and then Pete's favorite, Starfire. Right here. Starfire, the 1 and 25. All right. Here we go. Crushes 1 and 10, just to finish it off for volume 6.
1 and
averaging
25,
$52. Huh? Oh, sorry, my bad. You're right. 125. It actually says it right there.
Yep.
We can't read today. Teen Titans volume 6, number 20, 1 and 25, $52. 9/8's going for $80. Still pretty decent book. I would buy the 9/8 instead of buying it raw. Multiple raw copies. 9/8, only one 9/8 for $80. multiple raw comedies in that $50 to $60 range, which is just ridiculous. $40 is the low on that. Just to let you know.
It was selling for that when it came out.
Yeah, fair. All right, Amethyst, Princess of Gem World, the character that nobody gives a shit, but then Bruce all of a sudden acts like it's the best character ever. Now we could have Starman in his
two whole series of her own.
Yeah.
Nobody cares about it.
Gem World.
Yes, Gem World. Yeah.
Right?
Nobody cares.
No, that's a different gem.
That's a different gem. You're talking about Gem than the Holograms.
This doesn't have the Misfits?
No.
No
Misfits.
Their songs were better.
Yeah, their songs were better.
But still.
I mean, those are jokes that are worthy of Venom 3. All right. Legion of Superheroes. Legion of Superheroes 298, technically her first appearance. Although people like to show her first cover more than her first appearance, but we didn't cover that. We're only going to cover this. Raws are $10 on average. Lows are $2. Great book to get him. Plus, that guy is a muscle figure. Starman is a muscle figure in the middle.
Who doesn't like a nice paint shot on a cover where you're just right underneath somebody's grundle?
Right underneath somebody's grundle while the other person's bending at the knees and trying to pelvic thrust you. He's like the guy, what was that? Key and Peele stitch. You only get 2 thrusts. Third one's a penalty. All right, here we go.
Anyway.
Finally.
You covered it.
There we go. We definitely covered it. This is Pete's favorite book. I cover it for I make you all happy. Hitters, this is my job. Raw average is going for 115 for this. Is this a 1 in 10?
25.
25. Both were 125. I don't know why I'm thinking 1 in 10. 125. Raw are 115 on average. There was a low sale for 90, which means that a lot of books probably sold for 120, 130 on this, but we averaged it out to 115. I usually give you the lows or the highs when something's off. 9.6. The last graded sale was a 9.6 for $180, almost $179.00.
Oh, wow.
I was gifted this by a viewer. It wasn't a 9.8 copy. It was damaged.
Was it sticks?
It wasn't 6.
What is sticks?
Starfire number
I got
3.
this as a gift.
A gift.
Mm-hmm. Because I said I wanted one. I did it on Chasing Ghosts, and I said I didn't have it. And somebody said, I got an extra, and sent it to me.
All right.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right. And finally, we got to get into something. We'll show it to you. I had a great time hunting comic books. Sometimes people ask, the last couple shows that I've hung out with people, they keep going, what are you looking for? And I'm like, not looking for much. I do look for weird stuff every once in a while. I want to talk about DDP, G.I. Joe Special Missions. For everybody that doesn't know, DDP had a small run.
Page.
Devil's Due Publishing had a small run at G.I. Joe Comics.
Nothing to do with yoga?
Hey, don't knock DDP. He's great, man.
He is.
He's a good dude. All right.
I'm not knocking him.
Anyways, I want to cover this because of a couple of facts. First off, people sometimes don't know that these G.I. Joe, like everybody's like, oh, the DDP stuff's rare. Some of it is, some of it isn't. The stuff that typically sells are the exclusives. They have New York exclusive for number 1. There's another, the Brazilian one. I can't remember where that's from, but there is for number 5.
Oh, the special mission. Yeah, special missions. They had a couple locations.
Yeah, there's 3 of them. But number 5 has a very special book on it. And number 5 is the G.I. Joe. For those people that don't know, G.I. Joe had this like club convention stuff. And they were just, at JoeCon. Yep. So their club, well, it wasn't just JoeCon. They had Club Convention magazine and stuff like that. So like, or the Collector Club magazine and stuff like that. But there was very rarely a comic. This one came out at JoeCon for the Club Convention. We actually don't know the numbers on this.
No idea.
And the story behind this book is, I bought it and I saw it on the wall, and I'm like, I've never seen that book before, ever.
I told you, I want it.
No, yeah. So the guy was like, because they're like, hey, we got something to show you. They're like, this, and I was like, shit. I was like, that's cool as hell. I've never seen it. And they said, oh, and I said, do you know how much it's worth? They said, no. And they said, I said, oh, me either. They're like, you're going to buy it, aren't you? And I said, no. And then I said, let me think about it. And then I thought about it. And then I texted them, yeah, I just bought that book. And they said, we know you did. And then I text Pete. And I said, hey, Pete, you ever see this book before? And he said, no. And then I posted to our main chat. And Dow says, oh, I love that book. I've seen it forever. I wanted to buy it. And I go, no, you haven't, because nobody else has seen it. And then I proceeded to make bets with people on the floor at $10 a piece if they've ever seen this or people they know never seen it. And I ended up pretty much paying nothing for this book because I was winning bets. So there you go.
$10 bets.
Yeah, that's how I roll. Nice. Last Raw that I know of, I did see this, sold in 2010 for $178.
2010? Where the hell did you pull that from?
It's you don't got skills like me. It's the only copy.
I tried when Marco asked about this book. I looked. I was like, dude, I can't find any sales. So.
I mean, this is like ghosty of ghosts. I mean,
people searching like
not just that. People aren't selling the book.
Yeah, I was searching so many different ways, like renaming it this, that, the other, trying to find it. I was like, I got nothing. Like,
as soon as I started going through the regular
it's
stuff,
not easy to find.
Yeah, after the regular stuff, there's a couple other places I went to go look for stuff, and I was like, oh shit! Like I can only count that. I know for a fact that there's 7 of these books. There's 7 copies of this book. I know for a fact there's 7 copies. Now I assume there's more than that, but I know of 7 copies. And when I only know of 7 copies, I'm buying the book. So bought that real quickly. That's pretty cool. Hopefully, I mean, I got a lot of other cool stuff too. We'll show you stuff too. And I think that's all I did. Oh, hey, speaking of that, make sure you check out Pete this week because I showed him this book. He's like, yo, dude, I'm going to do ghosts on this. And I said, hey, how about you wait till I show, like very rarely do I show pickups. How about we wait till I do the pickup thing first? I'll do a couple more and I won't. So he's going to do a ghost thing. We're going to come back. What he doesn't cover on Coast, we're going to cover a couple other books maybe of this G.I. Joe ilk next week while we cover our other books. So
and
really cool book.
Back with some more.
But when I got this book and that was it, people are always like, oh, you get lucky. And it's not lucky. The reason why is because people know that I look for that type of stuff. So they are always like, this guy will buy it. And I'll tell you that, like, I didn't pay $178 for it. I didn't pay anywhere close to that. And I actually bundled a lot of stuff together with it too. But it is a lot of times just hustling to get the stuff done. And that is how you come across that stuff. I say, wait, what do you say? Get the pants?
Talking about the Giffen cover for Legion.
Oh, yeah. That's not good. Anyways, that's a really cool book. So I'm going to hold on to that one. I'm not quite sure I'm going to grade it. I know you saw it, Dub. I know Dub saw it and was like, I don't know what that is either. And I think there's somebody over at your side too that was a big G.I. Joe fan. They're like, we've never seen it. That was, that was pretty good. I did pick up another book too. Well, now I'll share with you. I picked up a bunch of books. Well, not a bunch. I picked up this Power Comics. For those people that I picked this out of a dollar bin. And the reason why. Oh, shoot. Dude, it's like we've been out for 3 hours, Corbin. 3 hours, bud.
I know. I'm sorry.
I was like, what was that noise? Yeah.
Bloop.
I thought I was off early today, and it surprised I wasn't. So, But how did you good to see y'all?
We'll get your take out. We'll get your take out a little bit. I picked out Power Comics #1. There's actually a newsstand of this book, too, or not a newsstand. There's a different version of this book, a second print. It's Sims, the guy that did that aardvark. What's his name? The aardvark thing. Yeah, Dave Sims. It's his first depiction of an aardvark. Got that dirt cheap. Did you buy anything, Doug?
First depiction of an aardvark.
Yeah.
I just bought a couple of
aardvark
$5 books. Yeah.
Did you? These were all in that $3 bill bin, but then we bought so much we got it.
Less than $3.
Yeah, I also bought this too, which is fun. $2,099 to finish off my World of Doom special collection.
Dope.
Dude, that's dope as hell.
Oh yeah,
dude.
Punisher taking a dump right there on the cover. Look at that spread he's got going. That squat.
Then I picked up just some junk. I picked up this Destro because I don't know why. I just love that series. The Green Lantern Corp. I got this for.
Hey,
I don't know. I got it pretty much for free.
How about you show the book for more than 1 second so the audience can see?
Yeah, you gotta be slower.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not good at this because I don't really care. This book I bundled with.
We have people watching this show.
I bundled with the G.I. Joe book. I bundled here. I'll show you. I bundled together. I bundled this book.
Not if
we
you
know why.
it.
With this book. With this book.
Wow.
Hold on. with the sketch. That's for the kids. And then, of course, I love this glow in the dark book, so I got another one of these. And this book, because I don't know why, but I
classic, because it's a classic.
You like
and this book.
Whoa, jeez.
and
That book.
Hallows Eve, apparently.
Yeah, I mean, for nothing. With this book, all
that's
for, hold on, I might have got
important.
2 more. Nope, that's it. All for $100. That's what I got that for. All for $100. But then I made some money off bets, and it didn't even cost me $100. So that's tough. That's tough for the people that lost.
I did not take the bet, just FYI.
He did not. No,
Good
he
job.
didn't. He didn't.
Good job.
He
Joe.
didn't. I also then went, and I didn't tell me and
Oh,
Sean
more?
ended up buying a long box full of $3 books that ended up being $1. And I pulled some of those out there. Shiny Hulk 2099 because I like it.
Ooh.
We got 5 of these.
Was this in the back of the van?
No, this is before the back of the van.
Oh.
I still haven't got the stuff from the back of the van back because I put it in somebody else's vehicle. I put it in B. Smith's vehicle. So that's a bunch of X-Men stuff that I haven't even got back yet. This is that first reprint for the Punisher.
Wow.
That's the one from the movie theater, right?
Yes. We got about
Sleepwalker, baby.
four Sleepwalker ones for some reason. A couple slow Constantine type or in the Swamp Thing. We got 6 of these. I don't know why we bought all those. And then 2099, a bunch of other all small stuff. I got the powers, a couple of those.
I don't know what that was. We couldn't see it.
Power?
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I already covered that one. And then we got all those together too. And then
You flash it so fast, we can't see.
Sorry, well, I was saying I already got the power before. So we got that. But one of the coolest things I got, the coolest thing besides that G.I. Joe book that I got, is this. You guys know what this is?
Where's the record?
Fantastic Four with the record.
All right, so this is what I asked them. I said, is the record in good enough shape? I got this for a great deal, but it looks like it's not a lot of scratching going on it. But now I don't actually have a record player anymore. So now I got to get a record player for the 44s. And for those people that don't know, they just have this little story. When I was a little kid, we had a record player, and we had this and a couple other ones. And we would literally just sit there and listen to this thing over and over, and they do that. Oh, going to side 2.
Did you do the Andy Kaufman Mighty Mouse thing?
Mm-hmm.
Here I come to save the
They did not do that. But I think I'm going to make the kids. I think this is one of the things where I'm going to actually make the kids listen to this. And actually, he had all the books and the discs. Because if I'm gonna end up getting a record player, I might as well get some more. But he had all the discs for Gremlins, and that's how I first was tuned into Gremlins. I don't know if you guys ever know that, but they have the Gremlins story in all these little small books, and you can read it, and it's not like that bad, like scary. Until I saw it, just looked at it, I was like, "Holy shit!" This.
Does Phoebe Cates still tell the story where Dad died in the goddamn chimney?
Yeah, I think so. I think it goes over the whole thing. Yeah. So they had some other Power records too. There's a couple other ones I'm looking for, but that one, that Fantastic Four one, we scratched the shit out of it, listening to it like 100 times. So, a little nostalgia can make the kids listen to that. But yeah, so I had some decent pickups. Oh yeah. Oh shoot, I threw these two in. I forgot these were Star Wars books, but I had these. I've been collecting a lot of these too. So I threw those in with that deal with the G.I. Joe thing. And then the back of the panel of this van, it was a lot of minor X-Men keys.
What, first maggots, marrows?
No, first first Archangel, not Angel,
like 24.
Yeah, stuff around there. Yeah. Some of the X Factor stuff, some of the like actual X-Men stuff. Like, I pulled out the what's the one where the Morris run where Phoenix, where Jean Grey's on the front.
Phantom X.
Yes.
So you're doing the new X-Men like one. What was that? 35.
Yeah, I got some stuff around there.
Around there.
A Quentin Quire. Got Quentin Quire. Got I'll be honest with you. I was like,
that was the Jean Grey was also on the cover of Quentin Quire, which was like 28, 28 or somewhere in that range.
Yeah. I mean, you can ask Dub. I was there for 2 days, but I was exhausted. I was like a zombie. I'd been been doing a little too much, too worn out. So, DC Darkest Defender.
Yes.
What are you excited about, sir?
In what context?
You missed the whole goddamn show.
First off, are you caught up?
I'm sorry.
Hold on. Are you caught up on comics?
Mostly, I kind of did a cram in the.
Did you read Flash this week by any chance? This
was
our take. This is our take. So I wanted to hear how you have it here.
Okay.
Flash has fallen off. Not a monthly anymore. Green Lantern and Green Arrow have taken over for Nightwing and Flash.
Wow, Nightwing fell off in your opinion?
Yeah, Nightwing last week. I didn't with the Fly Boys.
Yeah, kind of. And not just last week. It's been repetitively getting sour.
Yeah, I didn't care for Fly Boys last week. It's meh.
And then, what is your favorite upcoming animation thing that you're looking forward to?
Upcoming animation.
Like, is it?
Well, let me ask you really quick. Did you see all of the news from James Gunn and Peter Safran? Did you read
all of his announcements?
Are you caught up?
Yeah, I saw. No, the only one I saw was Teen Titans.
Yeah, but you're more excited about Starfire, right? Like that's what you want to see. That's your
no. I honestly, I'm kind of that whole thing. No, I'm not. I don't understand that. I did hear about the Supergirl being done. What else? Animation. I don't remember seeing anything on animation. Did I miss
Starfire
something?
was one of the animated.
That's what Starfire was. It was Starfire.
Okay. No,
they're doing the Jessica Cruz Green Lantern. They're doing
my Green Lantern show.
That
with
could be
Jessica
good.
Cruz. And superpowers. They're bringing back like superpowers, but doing it kind of superhero girl style.
Oh, really?
And no old school superpowers with the Legion of Doom and Chuck.
No, that's what I was thinking. Yes,
Martian Manhunter as the goddamn
superpower.
principal.
Yeah, he's a principal.
So
it's going to be like your friendly neighborhood.
Hey,
Spider-Man.
Bruce, could you teach this young DC fan what actually exciting DC news happened this week, please? Recap.
I'm starting to feel like this isn't for our audience.
Yes, we getting Teen Titans movie. We're getting Starfire animated series. We're getting DC Powers. We're getting
You're not saying it right.
My Adventures of
Starfire
from Green Lantern, which is set in the My Adventures with Superman universe. Couple of things.
What about the Green Lantern Corps movie?
Oh, it's going to be very sexy and very gritty.
The TV show.
Lanterns.
Okay,
and it's gonna be a multi-season show. It's not just gonna be one season.
Corbin, they said it's gonna be on Earth in Oklahoma.
Well, I don't know if it's Oklahoma, but it's like in the
small town in the Midwest.
Southern Midwest. Don't lump us in with the Southern Midwest Bible Belt.
Whatever. It doesn't. To me, it doesn't goddamn matter. It could
I was gonna say, I'm not. Is anybody am I missing something? I'm not nothing pops off like, yes, the Teen Titans movie sounds interesting. Like we haven't seen that before. Starfire is a choice.
I think those animation are more towards kids to get them interested.
Yeah, that's more a kid show.
Properties.
Okay,
you say that, but DC hasn't been doing a lot of kids show animation. Creature Commando was not towards kids, and neither was Kite
James Gunn wrote that.
Or Harley Quinn.
Well, this is under the James Gunn umbrella. Yeah, or Harley Quinn. Good point.
Yeah, but DC superhero girls, was kids, and so was
that was hold on. DC superhero girls
My
10 years ago,
man.
I know. I'm just saying they might be going back to that.
Like they've done some or Justice League action. Like these are straight to the TV. Like we don't see that,
I don't know.
My Adventures with Superman was on Cartoon Network.
It was like late night too. It was like Cartoon Network.
That's what I mean. So was Justice League Action, right? Like, I don't know. I feel like maybe these things aren't.
Yeah, feel like freezing.
Like for the target. Like am I still freezing?
No, but you're gonna get 2 and 2s, right? So like, you're gonna get 2 series, 2 animated series, 2 movies, which will be on streaming probably,
and 1 animated movie.
And one, wait, what? I thought it was 2 animated movies.
No, isn't it 2 movies, 2 shows, and 1 animated movie, or is it 2 animated movies?
I thought it was 2. Somebody's headphone. Does that my headphones just died? Awesome.
2 live action and 1 animated DC film per year, plus 2 live action and 2 animated series for Max per year.
Okay, so 2 live action and 2. Okay, on Max 2.
Yeah, and
then
and there's a
But do you think the animated movie is going to be in theaters, or you think it's going to be in?
Yeah, 1 animated movie in theaters and 2 animated series for Max.
Yeah, because we're getting the dynamic duo. It's going to be theaters. And it's going to be a 6-year plan to move towards a big event movie.
Endgame.
No, what big event? Okay, hold on. What big event do you guys want?
It's got to be a crisis or something.
Yeah,
it's got to be
crisis.
Right.
Yeah,
could be.
Yeah, just put crisis in the title and it'll be a DC movie.
Dude, how about they re-roll out Flashpoint?
They already did that.
They already did it. Yeah.
Yeah, they did the animated thing for that.
That was good.
It doesn't matter. Yeah, like people like it. Like what I'm saying, what they do that live action.
But you have to have something new. Like you have to give a tie between the older properties that you moved on from, which I think DC's effectively done a good job of, to then introduce the new properties. But I feel like DC already severed the ties between the old school, not old school, but like
get a whole new Flash.
Yeah, exactly. Like the Superman, the Flash, both Batmans, Ben Affleck, Michael Keaton, like that's all gone. They did a good job of cutting that cord. So to do a Flashpoint, you're trying to like kind of have that bridge.
Yeah, but going back on the same track. Hold on, you're going back on the same track. They're just about to bring back Superman, which is what they did. They're just about to bring back
but a new Superman.
But a new one. Like that's what I'm saying. The Flashpoint, are you going to let go of that Superman so soon after you just brought him in?
Has it been like a decade already since Man of Steel?
Yes, it has. 2012, so 13 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Man.
Like I don't want them to make the same mistake and them do some type of World's Finest movie. We don't need a team up movie right away with those two.
No, dude, what happened? Oh man, I don't want to say what happens if they do Darkest Night, but I mean, not Darkest Night. What was it? Metal. But Metal. What events? What event?
We don't need Metal.
I know
we don't need that.
I know we don't. But besides Crisis,
Batman, all kinds of weird Hellraiser characters.
I get it, but if we don't get Crisis, what else are you going to go? Right?
You could do Blackest Night. You could do Rebirth.
I don't think you want to do Blackest Night either. That's not no.
You just say fuck it. We're just doing Dark Side. We're bringing an apocalypse.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit what you guys say. He's not Thanos. We had him first.
Yeah, I mean that didn't work. You bring it
we were first.
No, but no. Hold on though. Like what events can you like? What events? And to be fair, Endgame is a amalgam of a couple different events, right? Like it wasn't that they just used one event to get there. So, like, what events are you gonna put together to get to the end event at DC? I'm just asking. That's an open-ended question for you two DC nuts, I guess.
I can see doing. I really enjoy Final Crisis with Superboy Prime. We can have a big collision of the multiverse. Do Final Crisis.
But to do that, you got to explain who Superboy Prime is.
Yeah,
that's gonna be tough. A fucking bitch to do.
And you're definitely not doing any multiverse stuff
to normies. What? Who's Superboy Prime is?
That's what I'm saying. Like, even like to get to Endgame, right? They took like Civil War, they watered that down to try to give an explanation to get to that end point. They did. What was the other thing? They pushed
and all that stuff.
Yeah, they watered down Infinity Gauntlet. I mean, to be almost unrecognizable.
Let's leave off like what Marvel did. Let's stick with what DC could do. And
what I'm saying is DC said they wanted to do the Marvel but bigger, so that
I know that's what I'm saying. But they don't have a lot of options here to do.
I don't think they've said they want to do Marvel but bigger.
They said Endgame.
I think James Gunn and Saffron said they want to have a 6-year run Endgame style. I don't think
Endgame style. Well, what was Endgame's? What is Endgame style?
To a big event. 6 year big event. They didn't want to take in the 13 years to get there.
That's what I'm saying. That's the combination of Civil War and Infinity Gauntlet combining into Endgame. So I'm asking, what's DC's version of doing that blueprint? Like,
we're not doing Dr. Light doing some naughty bits with Elongated Man's wife. We're not doing that.
Identity Crisis.
We've already covered that. They're not going to do Flashpoint. Like we're really going to run out of options here for We're not doing 0 Hour.
Well,
Pretty sure
we-
we're not doing
well,
0 Hour.
Imagine
well,
if they did 0 Hour. That'd be
If
hilarious.
Tom King is in the writers' room. They could totally come up with something
Yo,
totally
Bruce, don't do
different
no,
from
no. Tom
What?
King. You're Tom
What's
King.
wrong with
I
Tom
want to
No.
tell the story of
What's wrong with
Hold
Tom
on,
King?
hold on.
Here we go.
Here we go. Let's go, DC boy. Yeah.
I'm sorry. What's wrong with Tom? Did you read the Batman run? Do you see what he's with? Even the Black Canary thing, which I actually liked the first issue or two. Like Tom Canary. I mean Tom Canary.
Tom
You might as
Canary.
well. Tom King. Tom Canary. That's a good name. What did I call? What's his name? The guy.
No,
who-
go on your rant. Don't.
Point,
don't
yeah. Point being, he writes nowhere. It's like the bridge, and it goes nowhere. It's like Waiting for Godot, but it's like a 10-issue series.
Well, he had to
That is
pull
the
away
best
from the
DC.
Batman's Catwoman marriage
But he because
he
DC
was
Oh
was
my
told
god,
to.
that was bad.
It's not like he wanted to pull away from it.
no. But even then, there was no story after that, and he knew that. But then he's gonna stretch out to 100. You barely made 50.
Oh,
Like it was horrific. And I feel like everything he's done since Mr. Miracle
he
has
ain't lying.
been
What
Yeah,
about
he's frozen.
Vision?
like he has the time.
Have you been reading Wonder Woman lately?
No, please don't.
I've
Bruce.
not read Wonder Woman.
That
No,
Tom King
and
run is
I
amazing.
heard
He's done.
Tom King. Is it good?
He's done things
Yeah.
for Wonder Woman that no one else has done for Wonder
You
Woman.
get,
in
you
years.
get no.
like sunk into
Dude.
levels never before, or
No.
Look
Bruce
on the
did
last
was-
five.
Hey, hold on.
five to 10
Hey,
years.
you know what he just did, Corbin? Bruce read the back of a book where it said, King's a great writer. It's like his buddy right in the back. He's so good. He's done stuff with Wonder Woman that nobody's done before. No. What he
You know,
needs
like
is
his
somebody
Strange
real.
Adventures?
Wonder Woman by King. Mid at best.
I think Tom King is a good. Let me say this. I don't think Tom King is a horrible writer. I think Tom King is a very specific writer,
Mid.
and not but maybe more like targeted projects. Like when he went back and did the Bat and the Cat. What's that called? That one with the Phantasm. Even that was kind of weird because he can't help but do flashbacks and 3 different things. But that was fine. If it's like a strict targeted run, we're saying like 10 issues. Take that, make a story, fill it up. Boom. But like an ongoing, I just feel like it gets too much for him. And then he tries to make it much more than what it is, if that makes sense. Like he overcomplicates things.
Here's my question. And I really like, unfortunately, and let's be honest about Marvel, Avengers, not exactly the greatest, not exactly Teen Titans. Hey, really, not the new Teen Titans. Not. Okay, especially in popularity, previous to the movies. And I know people are going to hate that now because everybody watched the movies. Oh, yeah, I was an Avenger fan for. Yeah, sure you were. That's why you couldn't fucking sell those.
Yeah, the actual type. Well,
but what I'm saying is,
Hold
on, Pete. What if
New
I
Avengers is a good run.
What I'm saying.
I'm just saying.
What
like,
I'm saying is,
New Avengers. He's got a point.
How are you going to combine the new Teen Titans with Bat Fart and Super Dick? Like it's just not. I mean, I don't see an event where you can
Bat Fart
get
and
a
Super Dick.
Batman and Superman, whichever Batman and Superman you're planning on using. My point is, I don't see you being able to combine the JLA with Teen Titans like you were able to do a very easily Avenger movie because you could literally put anybody because everybody's been a fucking Avenger.
No. That was just the Avengers. It wasn't like the Avengers and Young Avengers.
No, I understand that, but Avengers, Endgame was a lot of Avenger, and it was the lead up to
like, you could have a lot of Justice League.
Was a lot. Yeah, I guess. And but I'm not sure Justice League is more popular nowadays than Teen Titans.
But like,
I mean, I'm just not sure that, like, if you want to go with it and go like, oh, cool, I can get like here. I'm sorry. If you give me the option between having Damien and Beast Boy and Raven and Starfire,
I don't think it'll be Damien.
Hold on, and the other, and what's his name, Dick Grayson, and you give me that lineup, or you're saying you gotta watch a movie about Superman and Batman.
What you aren't the general public.
I am the general public.
No, you're not.
No, you're not.
Well, I'm not a DC fanboy.
And you know who Beast Boy is.
Yeah, but there's a lot of people who know it because of Teen Titans Go. There's a lot of people who know it because of the Teen Titans show. Like, I'm just telling you, like there's a lot more people.
A lot of people know the Justice League because they had a shitty Justice League movie already.
Yeah, but people didn't care. They don't care about that.
It still made money. plenty of people went to see
What
it.
was
There's
what was the last Justice League movie that came out?
2014, 15, right?
We talking about the Snyder Cut?
Snyder Cut was 2020.
Not the Snyder. Get the fuck
2019.
out of here with the Snyder Cut.
2017 was the original. So yeah, maybe 2020, 2021.
Yeah, so I
It was
mean, like
during
you had 5-year-olds
What?
now that are 15 years old. 15-year-olds.
Wait, hold on. How did from 2020 they aged 10
No,
years?
they said 17. They said 17. They said 17. Hold on.
Yeah,
now.
2017 was the original one, and then Bruce Suffer said that it was, and he was right. Like it was during the
COVID.
Yeah, but no, I'm not asking about your Snyder Cut. I'm asking.
That was
about
the best
original.
one. I'm just kidding. The original was 2017. You can watch it right now for free on Tubi.
Yeah. Okay.
Do I have Tubi?
And Tubi's free. Everyone can have Tubi.
Tubi.
I keep
My
checking
point
DC
is-
everywhere.
My point is the average, like the people who haven't watched that movie. So there's about 6 years of people who've never seen that movie. 7 years of people who've never. That are now in the prime.
Got a point.
Yeah,
The general public don't know who Donna Troy is. Like it's just
No.
not.
Yeah.
probably think she's right next to
It,
Betty
it doesn't
Crocker.
matter if she showed
Duncan
up on the
Hines.
Titan show on HBO Max. There
That was
only
so
four-
bad.
no-
It's fine.
Okay.
I'm glad-
I get Donna
that show
Troy.
was so bad, you know.
I get Donna Troy, but I'm telling you, those kids that were having Teen Titans toys, that there was a bunch of lines that came out during that 10-year period, which were aimed between 6-year-olds and 10-year-olds, are now 15 through 20-year-olds, which are people who have the time and disposable
Aren't they
income.
still making Teen Titans Go?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So why are
Right.
you talking about in the past tense like those?
Well, no,
kids
no,
are
I'm just saying there was big
still
toy
on?
lines.
Like,
I'm saying
don't
there's
make
big
new
toy lines.
ones.
Yes, I get it, but there's big toy lines directed to those characters. Like there was a couple decent sized toy lines that came out in that area.
I know.
too.
I'm helping your argument. What I'm saying is they're still relevant because they're
Yeah.
still making new
Right.
episodes.
and they're still making
For
it.
new
Yes,
kids.
absolutely.
But like,
Yes.
Well,
Are we
my
talking
point,
about in
I
popularity?
do
think
agree
Teen
with
Titans
you.
Go is
A
very
lot of
niche.
people. Well, I'm sorry.
No,
I do agree with you that a lot of the Justice League did leave a bad taste with the general audience, and maybe in 6 years, the confidence we built up again, and people would want to see Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman in a team film again.
I mean, obviously, when you're taking Martian the Manhunter and trying to make him in a kids' TV show, much like Supergirl's, make him the teacher to try to rejuvenate his character, like, okay, I mean, they're doing that, and I understand it, but that I would just think that the main area that they're trying to attract here, Teen Titans might be more popular with them. They just might. That's all I'm saying. And so you'd have to have them as the. Wouldn't you want to have them as the premiere group? I don't know, man. I just don't know. I don't see
Oh,
it.
we're definitely getting a Teen Titans movie before we get a Justice League movie.
And I bet you it'll be a hit.
And I
That's
see
what I'm saying. You
Marco,
came out with
I see what
Avengers
you're
first. You
saying.
didn't come out with fucking Guardians of the Galaxy.
But you can't be having like what are you gonna have? Well, it's Timothy Chalamet as Beast Boy
Yeah.
singing "Waffles, Waffles, Waffles" in our Teen Titans movie.
I would like to see Timothy Chalamet as Beast Boy.
Like it's just that's not how they're gonna do it. Like
No.
They're not.
No, I know they're not gonna. No, I know they're not gonna do that, and they
Is it
don't need
Gleek?
to.
Is that the name of the
Gleek.
monkey? Is it Gleek?
Gleek.
Zan and Jaina and Gleek.
I know they're not going to, and they don't need to though. Like you can have a different version of them come out. You also aren't going to have, deadpan fucking Superman come out either. Or
Here's
I
my
actually
problem.
like Ben Affleck as Batman. I don't know why people hated him.
See, but here's the problem. This is what I worry about with DC and what they're planning to do. It's the same thing that Sony tried to do. Is we're gonna do what Marvel did, and they're just trying to rush to make a big event. Like you got to make people care again about your characters individually before you could try to get the cart before your horse and making some huge event movie. Like,
And this
nobody's
is
gonna
where
care
I
about your
guess
event movie if they don't care about your characters individually. So it doesn't matter if you brought fucking Vulture in from Marvel. Hey, we got Michael Keaton. He's in the end of our movie, and we're gonna do Kraven, and people are gonna love it. No, it's not how it works.
okay, I understand, but I think that even though you can keep, I think because DC, as DC fanboys will tell you, has a very rich history. What is wrong with not having Endgame and literally having different lanes that, by the way, I don't think DC never cared about what characters are in what lane, because they've got so many first appearances of the same characters in a different one, and this is 2008 through 2011 version of this character where we've got the rebirth and the new birth and the X birth and the S birth. Hold on. I'm just saying, I think that's okay. You don't need to have Endgame. Have Justice League. And by the way, Justice League can be around, and you can have Supes or Bats one time come over to Teen Titans and say, "Hey kids, check in on you."
Well, we're talking about that a Endgame type ending, but it could be leading to 6 years for a Justice League movie. That could be the final big Endgame.
I would hope that you don't do that. I would rather leave six years and see Teen Titans lead a movie with a bunch of different other Teen Titans. The
problem is they tried Teen Titans being the
standalone,
just the forefront of the DC universe, and it didn't work.
When?
Did not work. They had to bring back the Justice League.
Well, in the comics after Dark Crisis, that was one. Dark Crisis. Oh, my bad. Dark Crisis on Infinite Earths, because they had to make it a big event.
Hold on now, though.
I'm just saying they did. They killed the Justice League, brought in the Teen Titans. People went, nah.
But what I'm saying is it's two different lanes. Like I'm saying, it's X-Men. It's like X-Men and then Spider-Man. You don't have to have Spider-Man and X-Men books. You don't.
Are you saying one as like the general for everyone though? Because not everyone reads X-Men, right?
Right, but
like
you
not
don't
everyone
need
reads
that.
Spider-Man.
Yeah,
so
well, we haven't
had
an X-Men movie in forever, and that was all Fox shit.
Well, the reason is because of the contracts with people. But as you can tell from the TV show that was an animated series, people are interested in X-Men because then the books start picking up.
No. I'm not saying I get that, but don't act like they've handled it all well yet. We haven't seen them handle it yet. They haven't introduced it.
I'm just specifically saying, like, in books, you didn't need X-Men will sell itself. You don't need to be a Spider-Man fan to be an X-Men.
You didn't need Spider-Man and Avengers, but they forced him there too in the movies.
Right, I agree. But you also, he was an Avenger for a little bit too. So
he was in New Avengers.
Yeah. Okay. But here's the other thing: you don't need Teen Titans. You don't need Teen Titans to push Justice League, and you don't need Justice League to push Teen Titans. Is what I'm saying. Yeah, you can run two separate lanes. There's enough fandom for both groups to run two separate lanes.
I know I said that it might be the Damian team, but there is a strong possibility that Teen Titans could be a period piece with Dick Grayson leading the team younger. Same movie. It's same universe, just back in time.
You know what? The one possibility that you haven't put into it is maybe Damian takes the place of Dick Grayson, which they could easily do, running the team, and Dick Grayson becomes now the Batman figure to Teen Titans, which would be the Justice JLA figure to Teen Titans. Therefore, he comes back every once in a while, does that mentor shit.
How about screw both of you guys and you give me Tim Drake and Connor Kent and give me my fucking Michael Turner's time Teen Titans.
I love that run.
You have a good
run.
Which I agree. Well, that could be an Endgame where you see Avenger style, where you see all these Teen Titan people. What I'm saying is, like, you could use that and push it more. Like Justice League people, once you get out of Hawkman, Martian, Green Lantern, Batman, Wonder Woman, Flash, Superman, like, what are we doing? Plastic Man? We're doing that?
It's not. Remember when Bruce Willis is gonna be Plastic Man?
We're doing Plastic Man. That's what we're doing. Who else are we gonna put in there? You know what I mean? We're putting
Zatanna.
West Coast Avengers now all of a sudden.
Zatanna,
that you're saying dark. No, give me dark. Give me you're trying to play with my heartstrings to do dark JLA.
Wait. That Plastic Man series they just ran with the whole body horror thing, that was actually kind of fun. That was kind of.
I will tell you that though, Bruce, that does bring up a good point. Like if you're going to do JLA, you could get the crossover where you bring in a team, and you don't call them Justice League Dark, but you're right. You could. You're right. You could.
You remember when they brought in Vibes, Zatanna, Elongated Man? Who else was in that team?
Fuck you and Elongated Man. Shut up. That's what we're doing. So you say Zatanna, you skip through somebody really fast so we can't hear it. Say Zatanna because you know that's going to get everybody. Oh yeah, and then, but no, like I think you're right. I think if they go the JLA area, you're right. They could do international stuff, and they could definitely do JLA. You just can't call it JLA Dark. You have to call it something else.
Let's just not call it Identity Crisis because we don't need Dr. Light doing what he did in that series. That was just way out of pocket. Like what?
What are you talking about, Terry Floyd?
Brewster just wants.
I have
What?
no idea.
Okay. I don't know. I think it's an interesting conversation.
Remember Eclipso with the plastic diamonds?
Oh, that's what you were talking about.
I mean, he was all over.
Go ahead,
Flash, right?
go ahead, Corbin. Go ahead.
We had to
Sorry,
read Flash with.
Pete, hold on, let Corbin go. I want to hear what his opinion is.
No. I kind of agree. I just think for this, like, if we're bringing it back to what James Gunn is trying to do, I get having the Teen Titans. I guess why you get the main characters for the Justice League Assembled. I just feel like it's weird to do that right now because you're introducing characters that some of them kind of have their backstory directly related to characters we haven't seen yet.
Yeah,
you know,
sidekicks to other characters.
Exactly, that we haven't been introduced to as of yet. And you can put 18 million in a Superman movie, huh?
Well, you got to realize that all these characters are already established in this universe. It's not going to be origin stories.
But like to us, I mean, no, you're right. Like they're already kind of doing
that.
Yeah.
But that feels weird. That feels like
that's
what I'm saying. Hold on, but that's what I'm saying. What if they don't do it as sidekicks? What if you really do just bring in Beast, like you bring them in as non-sidekicks, right? You bring in Beast Boy as a singular character. You bring in Cyborg as
you really want to bring in Robin as a character of his own.
That's the one that's
or there was a back.
Hold on, that's the one you're going to already introduce them in Super Friends, where you got him and so that's really the only sidekick.
Super Friends. You can't be
no,
going
Robin's
to the
gonna be in Brave and the
cartoon
Bold
series.
Oh, Brave and the Bold. Sorry, Brave and the Bold. Brave and the Bold.
Yeah,
Brave and the Bold. My bad.
Father and son. Yeah.
I don't know. I like that they're branching out to other characters. I just think that leftover Zaggy said, like, no one knows any DC stuff besides Batman and Superman. Like,
that's not true. People know, that's what I'm saying. People
the casual fans know. I would say the original cast of the 2001 Justice League animated series.
I will tell you.
So add Hawkgirl, Flash.
I will tell you that somebody will get a DC
Manhunt.
tattoo, have a couple Teen Titans on there, a couple X-Men, just like they'd have a Marvel tattoo and have Batman, Superman in there. I'm telling you that the people in the streets. They know
those people in the streets are probably all the same age.
No,
they're also probably all listening.
There are DC characters everybody knows.
X-Men crossover we reviewed last week.
You know, besides the Trinity, people do know Aquaman, Flash. They do know all the Teen Titans because of the cartoons and the live action.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, like, there's fans out there that don't read the comic books that don't know the Teen Titans are part of DC. They do not know they're part of DC. That's a good thing. That is a good thing. Like, there's parents who bought toys for people. What? Yes. Oh, I swear to God. Because I remember going over to a friend's house and I picked up a bunch of Teen Titan toys. I was like, oh, cool. What are you doing? Is there like donut? I was like, I'll take all the Teen Titans. I said, oh, that's cool. They thought it was part of Marvel. They thought it was Marvel action.
Well, I'm not saying that their ignorance aside. Why is that a good thing?
Because they're familiar with the actual. They knew who Beast Boy was. They knew who Cyborg was. But they did not know that because it means that there's a knowledgeable without being DC fans.
But once again, what I'm asking you is once you depict Beast Boy in a manner which he's not going waffles, are they still going to be a fan? Because it's not the Beast Boy, the little vegetarian goofball that they watch on Teen Titans Go. It's the little dude hanging out with the Doom Patrol, or should have been hanging out with the Doom Patrol instead of Cyborg. For whatever reason, they flip-flopped him in the HBO Max stuff. My point being, it's not going to be. They're not going to do Teen Titans.
No. What I'm telling you is those people that know that don't know they're part of DC, they don't know waffles. They just know it's a character and a toy that they picked up, and it's reminiscent. It's reminiscent of something they bought for their kids.
They're not going to the fucking movies.
Yes, they will. I promise you, they will. They will.
Wait. You're telling me. This is what you're telling me. Because when my son was young. And I bought him fucking Catboy and the rest of the fucking Paw Patrol. If they make a fucking Paw Patrol movie
Catboy's not from Paw Patrol.
I'm going to go see it because I bought my son toys for it.
First off, yes, because you'll go with them.
No.
Catboy is not from Paw Patrol.
Yes, Catboy is from Paw Patrol. No, Catboy. No, sorry, he's from PJ Masks. I'm sorry.
Thank you very much. Masks. Don't you want Owlette too? I mean, I can give it to you.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. I'm not going to go see those things.
Oh, sure you will. Sure you will. Because if your kid,
I see those.
No, hold on. If your son, bullshit, Pete. If your son tomorrow says, "I want to go watch PJ Masks" because they're doing a live adaptation, Petey Boy is going to go with his son to watch the PJ Masks. Don't tell me you're not, because you will. You will.
Well, here's the thing. I'm not. Why? Because it's not coming out tomorrow. they're going to have to put it in production. By the time that fucking movie comes out, he's going to be old enough to go to the movies with his friends. I don't got to go to that shit no more. I don't have to take him. He'll be old enough to go and check out his own.
I'm telling you, Pete's gonna go. Pete's gonna be fit. Pete's gonna be 60 years old going to PJ Masks fucking movie.
No Miraculous. No,
I remember when my kid liked Catboy, and
maybe Marco wants to go see a PJ Masks movie. That's what this is all leading to.
Let's not forget.
I'd watch it if it was
the adults are gonna go and go see the movie because they bought the toys for their kids.
Hey, I went to go see Dogman. I mean, Dogman literally was a dude. Dub, you're right. It's literally a dog and a police officer, and they cut the head off the dog, and they cut the head off the guy, and they put the dog on the guy.
And I saw the trailer. I saw the trailer. I know.
Yeah,
and
my point is,
I watched this shit.
It's no, but what you're saying is, in 5 years, if the Dogman movie came out 5 years from now, you would go see it by yourself.
I probably would. Yeah, I probably would. I'm not gonna go to theater, Pete. I'm not gonna go to theater. You know, I'm not gonna go to theater for that.
No, I know.
But yeah, when it cause then I'm gonna be. I talk to my kid. Hey, dude, my kid's like 15. Hey, you saw that Dogman movie? Okay, cool. You got something to talk to them about. Because what else are you gonna talk to a teenager about? Pete, wait till your kid's a teenager and spanking the pump in his room all day long.
I never had the
wait, taking an hour and a half long showers. You ain't gonna have much to talk to that kid about.
Let's also put this aside. When they're 15, they ain't gonna be going back and checking out the Dogmans and the PJ Masks. It doesn't matter. There's not gonna be any fucking.
I think you're incorrect.
You're gonna be too cool for any of that stuff they like when they were
at 15.
Yes,
15. Yeah, tell them.
I think more like 17.
Yeah,
I mean. Listen, I mean, it's been a couple years.
You're trying to tell me
he's 20 years younger than us. He knows he's closer to that age than we are.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's been 10 years. And it's been almost 12 years now. But like 15, I was a freshman. I was still trying to figure out like attention from the opposite sex. Yeah, weren't you? No.
No.
Wait, no, sophomore. My bad.
Yeah, see,
my bad.
Now we're moving on. Now it's a big difference.
I'm about to be 30. Okay, listen, like I'm getting old. All right, point being,
I don't want to hear it, son.
Yeah, Mr. 30-year-olds.
It's coming up in like doesn't matter. I don't have to talk next month. Point being, I feel like there's a lot to talk about as a teen. Like you should find your own identity, all of that. Like I don't know. I would have just who's Goldberg wrestling this week? I don't know.
But hey, I go back. Hey, listen, I went back and watched Star Wars when it came out. Like, if I'm in a lightsaber battle in high school, I'm not. Yeah, I might get a boner. I just love how you guys.
What you weren't doing,
you guys just get very
what you weren't doing is when you're 15, you weren't going. Hey guys, who's coming to see the Smurfs movie with me?
No, I'll tell you what I was doing at 15.
Oh, but go watch a He-Man. You're telling me I won't watch a He-Man movie? No, they re-released something. They released either the G.I. Joe movie or the Transformer movie into the theaters, and I'm fucking sure as shit the cartoon went back and watched it.
At 15, I would go to the dollar store. Me and my friend Clinton, we were kind of lame. I would get red, blue, and green hangers, and in between periods.
Well, pause. Wait, hold on. Is this a PG story?
In between period? You said
in between periods, like first period, second period, we would practice like Makashi and lightsaber styles. And like blue for the Jedi Knight, red for the. So yeah, I'm just saying that's what I was doing at 15.
But yeah, I'm telling you, every generation that gets there, it goes back.
17, I was doing basketball and football, and also like I moved on. But like that's what I'm saying. 15, I was still very much finding myself, and I thought I could have my own identity. I was mocked relentlessly. Like I was made fun
think about this
all the time.
Think about this when they redid the Star Wars TV shows or the Star Wars movies, the original trilogy. That was also the time that NWO was in wrestling. I was doing both. I was playing athlete. I was an athlete playing sports. I was watching wrestling, and I would make the movie theater to see Star Wars. So like,
you can do all things.
Yeah, you can do all that shit. You got time in your hands. All you do is chasing broads, or in some people's cases, dudes, or some people, whatever.
Right, but what? Hold on. You're taking things and you're mixing up what Pete's saying. Like what Pete's saying is you played with Transformers when you were young. Your dad bought you a Transformer. Your dad is not going to go watch that Transformers movie now if they re-release it.
Why
That's
not?
what he's saying.
Why not?
Because
my dad went back and watched the Star Wars thing and said, "Yeah, I saw those cutscenes and talked to me about." Well, not my dad. My dad wouldn't do that shit.
Like, why would you not?
But Tim Shed's dad definitely did watch the movie without us, and then when we came over, he talked about it to us.
Star Wars is not the same. Don't fucking compare Star Wars to. We're talking PJ fucking Masks. That's what we're talking about.
Well, we're talking Teen Titans. We're talking Teen. Oh, slow down. We're talking fucking Teen Titans Go, and you decide to take it down to PJ Masks to try to make it lesser than is. So, like, let's just relax with that.
Teen Titans Go is a 10-minute show because that's all our ADHD kids can fucking handle. Where they're singing silly songs.
It's been around for 20
where they're talking about how muscular their legs are and how they do a lot of.
Pete, you were watching that in college. What are you talking about? On Cartoon Network.
Watching that in college.
Well, bro, how long has that thing's been going on for? How long is because that movie came out, the Teen Titan movie came out like 10 fucking years ago.
Yeah, Teen Titan movie.
Well, you think I was in college 10 years ago?
No, what I'm saying is the show when it was on Cartoon Network. The shit, dude.
How old
I believe the show was on Cartoon Network in 2003, 2002.
So 2003.
I was still not in college.
Okay, well, fucking
Pete,
I get it, but my point is the fucking thing's 20 years old.
Yeah, and my point is I'm old and I'm not going to go see a fucking Teen Titans or PJ Masks movie because it has no connection to me as an adult because my son liked it. That's what I was getting at.
You don't?
An adult is not going to go see it because they're kids.
You didn't watch Teen Titans show with your son?
I did, but
he was like, I'm adult now. Watch by yourself.
He goes, I spent 25 years watching Teen Titans, but there's a movie.
I'm old.
No, I'm adult. I am grandpa.
Grandpa, I haven't spent 25 years watching Teen Titans.
You're telling
me it's only been on TV like 11, 12 years.
I don't know where these numbers and these
ideas. Hold on, Grandpa Pete. Let me tell you, when you're all alone and you're Grandpa Peting and you see there's a Teen Titan movie, and it sparks that nostalgia of you and your boy sitting there watching it on the couch. You're not going to go like, oh, shit, I'm bored. I can either walk around the fucking mall or go watch a Teen Titan movie. You ain't going to watch a Teen Titan movie. Because if you're telling me that shit don't happen, go catch a matinee sometime. Just go catch one.
What? What the fuck are you talking about?
Old people get bored and they watch movies. And they usually watch movies that cause nostalgia.
Again, are going to extra extremes. I'm not the old person yet either.
You just said you're old. I'm lost now. You just said I'm old.
Thank God Corbin's here.
I'm too old to be watching my son's products because, he used to like those. I used to buy him these toys when he was a kid. I'm not going to go watch those.
You're gonna feel that nostalgia.
Okay.
In the movie theater.
That's what we'll see. We'll check you out in 15 years. See if that happens, bro.
No, okay. But again, you're confusing things because then you start saying, well, remember when you watch Teen Titans Go with your kid? I'm not talking about Teen Titans Go. That's not what you said either. You said the parents are just going to go off and watch Teen Titans Go because they know what they are because they bought their kid toys.
No. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying they have a memory.
That's what you fucking said.
No, I said they have a memory.
Bought their kids Teen Titans toys, so they're going to go see the movies because it reminds them of their kids.
Yes.
That's what you said.
That's what I'm still saying. Yes. And I'm saying it gives them a nostalgia feeling.
Comment.
Nostalgia. It gives them a nostalgic feeling. Yes.
Yeah.
A positive nostalgic feeling. Yes.
How?
Yes.
Oh, good call, Matt.
Explain to me how. What's the nostalgic feeling?
An absolute good call.
Dude, I'm telling you.
Remember that time? Remember that time your kid asked for that toy and you ordered it on Amazon and they delivered it and then you wrapped it for Christmas? Man, what great times that was.
My girl said something random about Batman. I was like, you know what this reminds me of? And we watched 2 hours of Batman the Animated Series.
Hold on, Pete.
I was like, have a seat.
Hold on, Pete.
Let's watch.
Hold on, Pete. I got a retort. Santa Claus, motherfucker. Santa Claus. Because if it didn't mean shit, if it didn't mean shit, if it didn't mean shit, then we wouldn't be playing that game, would we? Then we wouldn't be playing that game, would we? We wouldn't be playing that game.
Santa Claus ain't buying the goddamn $10 toys you buy in the Walmart with your Teen Titans little fucking figures. No, Santa Claus is buying replica fucking WWE belts that cost $500 fucking dollars because Dad's not going to buy that, but Santa will get it for me.
Not this fucking Santa Claus ain't buy that bullshit.
Yeah, this Santa Claus does.
Santa Claus. Do you have a pack to open?
Oh yeah, too much vampire movie.
We're going on almost 3.5 hours here.
Oh,
You want me to open it?
Yes, please.
Wait, what is it? What are you opening?
All right, I'll explain what I'm opening.
shit, Corbin.
What are you guys doing?
I ain't putting that comment up, but
No.
all right.
Corbin.
I always saw this Norwegian
What do
though,
you got,
bro.
Pete?
All right, so I opened one of these.
Those weren't the stories I read.
He comes in and sticks your. Anyway, I'm not gonna go there.
Oh,
No,
Okay.
no, not going there.
not out here. No.
All right, so what I got here is this upcoming weekend on Whatnot. They will be giving away a lot of these trading card packs, comic trading packs. That's what they're called, comic trading
Giving
packs.
them away?
It's basically like trading cards. Inside this pack, there are 3 comics. There is one of 5 comics. There's different variants. They're limited editions made just for these packs. I can run down the whole thing if you guys want me to go through the 5 books that it could be. I already did it again. I did a whole show on what these packs are. I got a couple here. I'm going to do a Whatnot show on Friday. I'm going to give away a bunch of these books, including the ones I'm about to open now. I'm going to give them away. So if you guys sign up,
giving them
Whatnot,
away. You're
get
not
yourself
selling
15 bucks, come try to win one of these free books.
You're not selling and giving them away.
These I'm giving away. I'll sell other books. I'll throw up auctions.
Okay.
Just not. I think I got a Sleepwalker 1 that I'll throw up there just for Marco, because when he showed that book, I was like, I got a Sleepwalker. I'll throw that out there. But I'm auctioning other books. But again, you don't have to bid. You do what you want. It's up to you. But I will be giving away some books, including these. I will not be selling these. I will be giving these away. Giving away the pack. So inside here, 3 packs, 3 comics. There'll be a trade dress, a Virgin cover, and some sort of limited edition foil, limited to maybe 600, 300, 400, something like that. There could be a 1-of-1 sketch by Mark Bagley. There could be a signed edition. Who knows? But I am going to cut this open because despite the fact that these are made like trading card packs, they do not open very easily. And I do not want to mess up the comics inside. So I've made sure that they're settled in at the bottom. And I will cut very close to the top.
Are you giving them away on your stream or?
Yes, I'll be giving these away on the stream on Friday. These will be part of the giveaways, along with the books that I opened up on the other show, where I opened up a pack on Sunday. I'll be giving those books away too, along with other packs. I still have full unopened packs I'll give away too.
Is the link for your Whatnot in the description of this video?
Yeah, sign up down below.
How can I get more entries right now?
I'll put the show link. I'll put the show link after.
Anywhere.
But all right, so packs open. You can see here, it's a nice foil pack. Like I said, it looks like a trading card thing, but they're comics. The whole box is also built to be like the trading cards set. There's 3 packs in a box. I'm going to just slide the 3 out. They're on my computer in front of me. And like I said, you can see this is kind of like a little bit of a foil edition thing. The pack itself, there is a there's separations between the comics. Like there's this little bit of a parchment paper here that I'll show you. So you can see this parchment paper, and underneath this is a Virgin edition of Captain America #3, the first appearance of Joaquin Torres, who becomes the new Falcon. These are all Brave New World Captain America related books. There's a Hulk 1 from 2008. There's a Cap 3, a Cap 6 where Joaquin Torres becomes the Falcon. There's a Hulk 22 where Thunderbolt Ross is revealed as the Red Hulk. And then there is a first Cap, Sam Wilson is Cap 25. Those are the 5 books with many variants to be had. So this, again, is a Virgin edition, which I believe is limited to, what is this limited to? There's one in each pack, 1,200. So there's 1,200 of these in total. Giving it away.
Nice.
The next book is the trade dress book, which, again, covered by the thing. Oh, this looks like a Prism edition. You see the shiny?
Shiny, yeah.
Yeah, this is shiny. This one looks like the Prism edition foil, which I believe is limited to 400 per cover. So there's only 400 of these, and this is Cap 25, the first Sam Wilson as Captain America. So again, I'll give this away. I'm trying not to touch the foil so I don't fingerprint it up on you guys. And then lastly, so if I got a trade dress and I got a foil, a virgin and a... Oh, there's 2 virgins in here. This is also a virgin. This is Captain America 6. This is where Joaquin Torres becomes the Falcon inside this book. So you get both versions of Joaquin Torres becoming the Falcon. Again, these virgins are limited to 1,200. So I got 2 of those to give away.
Nice.
Again, these are all specially printed for these packs. It's some sort of program between Marvel and whatnot. So they're kind of they're reprints, but they're not like second prints. I don't know what the hell we would quantify these as.
They're not facsimiles, right?
They're not facsimiles because, well, I mean, the ads inside are the original ads, because I was flipping through one the other day and it did have like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. inside. So they do have the old ads inside. So they're like facsimiles, but in theory, they're something all their kind of own.
Oh, it's a facsimile
limited edition.
Yeah, I mean, it could still be a limited edition facsimile. What about they're doing those foil ones for Marvel or DC?
Yeah, I mean, some of them are foil, some of them are virgin, some of them had the trade dress.
Oh, no, I mean, like Marvel's actually coming out with one for something else. I didn't see what's the Prism one look like? Let's see it.
That was the Cap 25. That was this one.
Oh.
Let's see.
Oh, it's just shiny. Okay.
It's shiny. Got all kinds of Prism foil. You can see the little lines of the highlighter bits. The ones I opened up the other day, my favorite is the version of the Hulk. The Hulk. This was my favorite. I don't know. Without the trade dress, there's something about this one. I just like this one. So I might actually keep this for myself because I like this. And
Be like a facsimile variant.
But then the foil I got on Sunday was the Cap 3, this is the silver foil edition, which you can see it's all silver shiny foil. Unlike the Prism, which is, multicolored, etc. But I mean, they're interesting. They're different.
Something.
And like I said, they're free. So you don't have to buy these. We'll give them.
Cool.
You're going to give them away on your stream?
Yep.
And the one I think, do we have a link for that or whatever? Oh, there you go.
I'll drop a link. I got a link to sign up for Whatnot if you haven't signed up before, but a link to the actual show I'll also drop in the description down below after we're done here. So you guys.
What time is your show on a Friday?
5 o'clock, 5 p.m. right after work, even though I'm taking a
Eastern?
half day.
Eastern time? 5 p.m. Eastern, correct?
Oh, that's bad. You're doing Eastern Standard Time?
What's that? Yeah.
You should do it less. Okay.
No, there's a reason why. I'm following somebody's advice.
Ooh, okay. Makes sense to me. 5 p.m. Eastern time on Whatnot. There will be a link in the description of this show. Probably a little while after that it's over. Maybe tomorrow.
Yeah. I was doing some over the weekend. Again, I haven't been on Whatnot in a while. I was doing some research over the weekend, watching some Whatnot streams and seeing what was what. And somebody was talking and they were saying how many people who are doing Whatnot bounce around per streams. Like when you're watching, how many people bounce around? Everybody, yeah, you're jumping around. So the idea being, go on when other big names are also on, so you can be part of the jump around. So if you look at 5 o'clock on Friday, there's another large streamer who's also going on 5 o'clock. So I'm going to be riding their coattails because I don't do this that often and hope people are hopping over to mine too.
Is there still crazy people on Whatnot?
There are crazy people. I will let you guys know me. I'm going to tell you what's what. And I'm going to tell you what a book
Whoever
is.
wins the most books, Pete's going to shave their name into his chest.
Well, I could if you want, but I'm going to tell you what a book is. I'm going to tell you what it's worth. You guys spend more than that, then I'm going to tell you you're being silly. You shouldn't pay more than that. But I'm also not going to fault you for getting it for cheaper because I don't care. I got books I got to get out of here because my wife wants some of the rest of the house back, and I got to bring books into this room that don't fit. So, with that said, come check it out. Again, sign if you haven't signed up before, sign up, get yourselves free $15. Spend it with you don't have to spend it with me. Spend it with whoever you want on whatever you want. I don't care. Do what you like. I'll be giving away some books, trying to get rid of some other stuff, and just have some fun talking comics. So you want to come hang out and talk comics for a little bit, 5 o'clock on Friday is where I'll be over on Whatnot.
I think I just dropped a link in the chat, Pete.
There you go.
Okay. That could be it. I still got to go and tweak it. And I don't know. I got to ask our boys who actually do Whatnot, Jedis and sticks. And maybe JJ's like, how do you work this thing? What do I got to do? Because I've done it before, but it's been like 2 years. And I found I was just sitting there just kind of just talking for like an hour and a half, just going, I don't know. What do you guys want to see next?
Well, I think you have a plan. That's probably the best way to do it.
Yeah, I don't plan things out. I don't got time to plan. I got a hot 10 I got to get ready for Friday. You got time to plan a Whatnot show?
Friday is a hot 10. Wait, what about tomorrow?
Well, tomorrow I still got a dollar bin digging to do because it's all planned out. I just got to do it.
So dollar bin digging tomorrow.
That's right.
Hot 10 Friday night at 9 o'clock.
Absolutely.
Right after that, we probably have the qualified.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
What's
Boys are
going
going to be covering some female artists.
Female artists. Yes.
Oh, female artists. Nice. And then Saturday night, SNS. And then Sunday, Tales from Dark Side, Star Wars show. I don't know if you guys are watching the Star Wars show. I heard Wayseeker's back from suspension. So
yep. There's a whole
No, after what happened 2 days ago in the chat, he might not be.
You got a whole Deadly Venom section, apparently, that we got to rename.
Yeah, check out the Wayseeker maybe back. 4 Deadly Venoms segment. And then you also...
Dude, I asked for a name for the new 4 Deadly Summit because we can't do it. And somebody put 4DV.
I saw that.
What do you... No, you can't call it...
4DV?
No, not that.
Well,
and then Monday night...
Dub, before we get into next week, yes. And then Monday, we'll do Wednesday watch list. We'll start a whole new schedule up. But tomorrow, apart from Dollar Bin Digging, I don't know if Dub is going to join the boys tomorrow because you did for the Rumble. But we got the Elimination Chamber to talk about this Saturday. So I'm going to be trying to hop on with the boys tomorrow on Absolute Geek and talking some wrestling about some predictions for the Elimination Chamber.
Isn't Cena just going to win? So I can get to the
I don't think so.
WrestleMania.
Money in the Bank.
What time is that show tomorrow?
9, I think.
9 o'clock on the Absolute Geek podcast channel.
That's right.
His name is John.
Gotcha. I'm gonna try. I work tomorrow late, so I'm gonna try. I really would like to hop on. Apparently, my Royal Rumble predictions were.
You were. I think you were top dog.
So, nice.
You were top dog. It was kind of fun going through and tracking, and then I realized, like, God damn it, I'm running this goddamn spreadsheet, and I'm missing half the goddamn show.
So yeah, I don't know if Cena's gonna win, Bruce. I don't know that's
I think they're gonna. I think they're gonna have bait and switches.
Yeah, Cena's later in the year, I think.
Plus, we got to hear Cody. Is he gonna sell his soul?
Yeah, Cody's gonna sell his soul to The Rock. The Rock has become
Mephisto
now. Yeah. Mephisto Rock.
Who knows what's gonna happen?
But that's tomorrow night, 9 o'clock on the Absolute Geek podcast.
Yeah, I'll
check
probably
out
drop Dollar Bin Digging right before it to kind of lead into it.
So, Sticks, Dom, and Matt will be on there.
Matt.
And Pete, you said you're going to drop by. I'm going to
try to
I'm
drop
not gonna
by.
promise you. Awesome. So, Elimination Chamber predictions. Elimination Chamber live from Toronto this weekend. Bruce, when are you going to be on next?
Where?
Anywhere. Your channel.
He's on his channel every day.
I'll probably do my Power Hour tomorrow with Max, where we just talk about random pop culture stuff. Usually 7 to 8. Sundays, the other comic book show, where I will be doing my 1,500 subscriber giveaway. I'm giving away 10 books.
Oh, nice. Pay your taxes, Zaggy. Pay your taxes.
Oh, yeah, I don't want to do taxes.
10 bucks. I'll probably give away. One of the books will be a Mad Max Fury Road book.
Furiosa.
So, and then Monday Madness, where we go crazy and just free fall.
Oh, I'm gonna be on Cliff's show one day.
Are you?
What?
Yeah.
You're doing it too?
Yeah, I could read the message, I guess.
Copycat.
When are you doing it, Pete?
I'm doing it in not this Saturday, next Saturday. I'll be drinking my coffee because some people do drink coffee out of mugs in the morning, and I will have one of my coffee mugs and doing Cliff's show on the 8th, I believe.
On the 8th, all right.
Nice.
We'll remind everybody next week.
What day are you doing it, Marco?
Yeah, Marco.
I don't know because my schedule.
Are you doing this? Is that the slab show that you're doing?
Oh, that's good. I said I can't
I'll
do
do
it.
the slab show the same day Pete's doing.
What day is yours, Pete? Pete, what day are you doing it?
The 8th.
March 8th.
Oh, so I was actually going to be penciled in before you. However, I passed on that date. I'm going on the 14th.
Oh, okay. Well, I got Elimination Chamber. Yeah. My son's got the SpongeBob play. He's got to go and
Bruce
work on.
was trying to not let you be on my channel. I said, I told Bruce I'd be more than happy to be on your channel. He goes, isn't that always the way? I said, yeah, absolutely. He says, okay, you want to come on the 7th, 8th, 9th? I said, he said, or the 14th? I go, yeah, 14 looks better, 7th or 8th after I check the schedule. Pencil you in? Okay, sure, sounds good. Fire emoji. That's how that goes.
There you go.
14th is a Friday.
So,
what are you going to do a show on a Friday?
hey, when a friend of mine asks if I can come and help support their channel, I'm there for them, brother.
Wow.
Hey, just like I said, it is one of my missions. Apart from our channel getting to 5K by Memorial Day, I want Kingdom of Nerds to getting to 2K.
Hey,
and
hold on
getting
now.
1K.
What? I know you guys do a bunch of different shows. What does he do on Fridays?
Oh.
Would you have to be prepared?
Probably.
Books or something.
I've seen the coffee and comics on Saturday, so that's what
He usually does it Saturdays.
I can't.
He does it
Saturday.
council of comics during the week.
I'm too busy for the coffee.
I think that's like, what is it, the Bussy Busters on Friday, maybe?
Well,
We can talk about
Bussy
that.
Busters is part of Coffee with Cliff.
Oh.
So have your Bussy Buster ready, Marco.
I don't even know what that means, dude. That's what I'm asking you guys. I don't know what these things mean.
I don't know.
A book that makes you clinch.
You told him yes, so you'll be there.
Yeah, I guess I got to figure out what he does on Fridays. Maybe I'll watch this week because I got to figure out. Here, hold on. What's this guy's?
Well, he's moving his Saturday show to Friday to accommodate you.
Oh, dang.
Comics with Cliff?
Cliff on Comics.
What? Cliff's on Comics. That's right.
He might have a thumbnail up already because he does his thumbnails like weeks out.
Really?
Cliff on Comics. He's just so everything. I like this guy. He's got tons of energy.
Let me see what is.
So what day is
I'm looking forward to it.
Multi-stream with Kingdom of Nerds. That's typically we're not doing that. Who's Kingdom of Nerds?
Some guy.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe the guy in the blue hat.
Pretty cool.
What's going on, Corbin? You gonna get back to the game or what?
What game?
Hey, are you coming down here for Motor City?
Yeah, that's still the plan. Trying to get myself right for that. That is still the plan.
So Saturday is when he does coffee and comics, right?
Pete, you coming from Motor City?
I'd like to. When is it? The next one?
May.
It's like May 17th through 19th, I think.
Right after Thunderbolts comes out.
Yep.
Dude, hey, can I ask you a question? I like
Probably
him.
not.
What is Sam doing going to all these Comic Cons? I was talking to him there at the end. He had to wait for the car to pick him up. Sam Jones. And I'm just like, brother, man, I've seen you at like 6 cons this last year, like in a calendar year, like a 365 days. He's at like every con. And then
What are you talking about?
Wait, can we start the conversation over? Who are you talking about?
The guy who played Flash Gordon, Sam.
Oh, that's Sam, not Sam on SNS. Sam.
That's what I thought too. I'm like, he goes to cons? I know you went to one.
Like,
am I Sam the dodgeball guy?
I went to one with them years ago.
No. But my question is why? I mean, I think that he just has nothing else to do right now.
I would love
No, I don't even
probably
that.
not.
I think it's.
I don't think he's making any movies.
Yeah, I think it's the old person just doing like it's like he gets to travel on somebody else's dime.
doing?
Yeah, I mean he ain't got nothing else to do.
Live your life.
He ain't going to movies of toys he bought for his kids.
Listen, if I could go to cons all my life,
Kids, you mean his great grandkids? The dude's like 80, bro. Go ahead.
No, that is true. Nope, that is true. I didn't realize how old he was.
Quarterback, New York Jets. We could use him.
You guys could have used them instead. 3 days.
All right. Well, with that said, I think we covered everything. We've been on here long enough.
Way too long.
So with that said, we all good?
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
Yep.
We'll see you all down the road. All right. Later.
Peace.